Peace. Peace, and more peace. Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. Peace to the God gang. Salute the resistance. Good morning. I rise to shine. You know? Peace to the gods, the gods. Hey. Peace to the goddesses. Ho. Peace to the gods, hey. Peace to the goddesses, hey, ho. Morning. Oh yes, I rise to shine. I rise to shine. Like we always do about this time. Peace to the gods. You already know how we do. Salute to the ones. Welcome. You know. Welcome to our world. Welcome to our paradigm. Welcome to the reality that we manifested. How y'all feel out there? How y'all feel out there? Do y'all feel like we living in the world that we created? Or we still living in the world that they gave us? You know? Don't forget. Repeat after me. I woke up with all power. I woke up with all power. Yeah. We the real deal. There's nothing fugazi about us. Nothing counterfeit about us. And our Indian. You know? But yeah, like, you know, we're just having a conversation today about the real deal, about being a real thing, about being an authentic article, the genuine article of who you are and what you are. Like, this is the thing about it. Like, you are who you are, right? There's no pretending around here. There's no copying. There's no wannabeing around here. You are. I am. You know? Then we got a lot of copycats, a lot of fucking counterfeit ass Indians and shit. Everybody's an Indian. Everybody wanna get stripes off of Indians. And it's funny because this shit ain't exist 6 months ago. All these niggas that's getting smashed under the title of Indians is really Aboriginals. But see, they don't understand that the mainstream never ever respected or gave a fuck about an Aboriginal. So now all of a sudden, everybody wants to battle the Indians. But ain't no Indians that these niggas is battling. These niggas is battling some Aboriginals. Y'all just got to keep it 100 with yourself. Y'all not gonna fuck around and act like y'all getting wins on some Indians and shit. Act like y'all getting wins on the gods and shit. You know? So I'm saying, like, y'all gotta watch this shit. A lot of these niggas, man, they just want to be down-ass niggas so bad that they steal, that they copy, that they take every word I say and flip it, bounce it, and remix the motherfucker shit. And try to say it like it's their own. You know what I'm saying? Everything I say. So of course these motherfuckers, they haven't been inspired yet. These niggas ain't inspirited yet. So they're not getting the motherfucking information. They're not getting the dots connected. They just stealing. They just looking for the hype. Oh, that's dope. Niggas never heard that. Everything I say, niggas never heard, nigga. These whole conversations is new paradigm conversations, nigga. All this shit is new. But niggas are steal this shit and just say anything, do anything, and get their ass fucked up. Get their ass mollywopped. Get your ass mollywopped, stealing my shit. Trying to be Indian and you a fucking abo. You a fucking indigenous ass nigga. They mollywop this nigga. That's why we telling niggas, we gotta know who the fuck we are. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad they mollywop that nigga. I'm glad they mollywop that nigga. Ran a train on that fuck nigga. I'm so glad. Because this Aboriginal indigenous ass nigga went up there acting like Indian and shit. He had the nerve. See, that's what I be saying about these niggas. They be copying so much. You know what I mean? Like, y'all know I don't like these Cherokees. But see, now I understand, but I can see and I feel like I swept up the rest of the motherfucking bullshit, cleaned up the rest of the bullshit, so I can focus on the problem now. These other niggas is froze. These Moors, they froze. These Hebrews, they froze. These Abos are switching sides. Cool. Let's focus on these motherfucking, on these fake ass, counterfeit ass Indian, these fake ass Cherokees, these cryptos. That's what I'm thinking. So that's where my attention is at. Cause niggas, I think niggas can handle it. Cause I'm telling niggas, we not Cherokee. It's a trick. It's a loop. That's the first paper genocide is saying you a Cherokee. That's the first trick of these motherfuckers, of these Catholic ass niggas and shit. So I've been saying that shit. Right? Everybody know I'm saying it. No big deal. But this nigga goes on there saying he's a Cherokee and then says, yeah, the Cherokees is Irish. Because the nigga asked him, well, you a Cherokee? Well, you know the Cherokees is kidnappers and fucking... Because again, I went viral off this shit multiple times. I got 20,000 views off the shit on Facebook alone. 200-something shares on Facebook alone. Tag your favorite teacher. Ask them why ain't they teaching this. So I know all y'all teachers got this shit. I know them fucking Pan-Africans got this shit too. So everybody know that the Cherokees are slave runners, kidnappers, body snatchers. So you gonna say you from these niggas? A nigga asks you, yeah, well, how you a Cherokee and they kidnappers and shit? So are you a Cherokee or are you a kidnapper? Are you the one are you a kidnapper or are you a victim? Which one are you? Oh no. Cherokees got is fucking is Catholics, right? He just said my shit. The Cherokees Catholics, he went into the McIntyre, John Ross shit, da. But wait a minute, nigga. You a Cherokee. You just said you a Cherokee. Oh no. Argument over, game over. Smacked him up and down. How you defend that? How you defend that shit? How you gonna defend that shit? That's why I be telling y'all niggas. These motherfuckers ain't us. They copying us. They stealing the motherfucking style. They stealing the swag. They stealing the motherfucking the bars. And they just take it. They don't do the research. They don't weaponize this shit. They don't know how to take this shit and internalize this shit and make this shit feel. You know what I'm saying? They just reading off the shit. If a motherfucker asks you a question, you don't know how to fucking to respond to the question because it's not in you. You can't feel it. Fuck you gonna say these niggas is... See, that's what I'm saying. That shit is new to these niggas. All this information is new to these niggas. You can't get around that these niggas is kidnappers. These niggas is cryptos. Soon as they get to Arkansas, they turn into white boys on niggas. Start flooding the motherfucking Midwest with all these fucking Germans and fucking Slavs. So how are you them? Making niggas look real weird out this motherfucker. This counterfeit shit with this jump on a bandwagon shit. Because these niggas not saying that you a fucking abo, even though you wearing some abo shit. Nigga called you, said you got a pigeon hat on with pigeon feathers. Like, these niggas is weird. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, y'all let these counterfeit niggas come up here if y'all want to. Act like they did something and doing something. They are not the wave. Again, everybody these niggas is trying to attach themselves to, they're calling them an Indian. But these niggas don't self-identify as Indians. Them niggas self-identify as aboriginals or fucking indigenous. So why everybody trying to catch a win off of Indian? But scared of the Indian. There's only one the Indian around this bitch. I ain't tripping. Niggas acting like I'm fucking weird as shit. Cause these motherfucking niggas is copycatting, stealing and motherfucking pinching off the shit, but won't go to the source, won't be inspired. Let these motherfuckers tell you all of this shit. Let you connect the dots so you won't get fucking embarrassed by these fuck niggas. Like niggas come to class and steal. Niggas don't come to class and learn. Like if y'all go to this nigga page right now, pardon me. Cause this is the hypocrisy of these niggas and shit. This is this wave riding shit. This wave riding shit. It's this wave riding shit. See, so on the last couple posts of this nigga, to the top, erased from history, an American Indian story. This other one right here, erased from history, an American Indian story. But why is this nigga talking about Indians, but he Aboriginal? His shirt is indigenous. This nigga up here rocking some motherfucking indigenous shit the whole fucking debate. Hold on. Let's go to this shit. Let's go to this shit. Let's go to this fuck shit, because look how fuck shit this is. This shit say the African lion versus Indian lion. So they got this nigga labeled as a fucking Indian. They got this nigga labeled as the Indian and shit. You see that? But how this nigga? Let's see how this nigga come dressed to play. Let's see what uniform this nigga put on. Let's see what uniform this nigga come on in. He's an Indian, right? He's a fucking Indian and shit, right? It's gonna be hard to see it because it's dark, maybe. But this is an Indian and shit. And this nigga hat say Aboriginal. Let's let this play a little bit. Pardon me. Because I want y'all to see this nigga hat say Aboriginal. He a counterfeit. This nigga's a counterfeit. He an Aboriginal. But they don't care. They just want a fuck nigga to fuck on. They just want a nigga to touch on and embarrass. Because all they care about is African lion versus Indian lion. They trying to put the little Indian like from Hindustan on there. They got an Indian lion versus African lion. But he a fucking indigenous ass nigga. He is a motherfucking Aboriginal. These niggas ain't us. These motherfuckers ain't Indians. These niggas ain't the ones. These motherfuckers steal shit and they use shit. Wanna be down ass niggas and shit. This shit is lame to me. And everybody wanna ride the Indian wave. Everybody wanna catch an Indian. But they scared of the Indian. They scared of the nigga that's repping the Indian. They just trying to discredit the movement. They're trying to bring it back down to some Aboriginal fuck shit that they can control. They don't control no Indians. Indians is wild. Indians is outlaws. We don't fit into their system. So we not going up there taking no losses from these fuck niggas and shit. We giving out L's all day. But I told y'all yesterday, they're trying to discredit Indians. Nobody gave a fuck about an Indian last month, 3 months ago. Everybody was talking about Aboriginals, to say the least, at the most. Abos. Where the Abos at? Ain't nobody talking about Abos no more. See how this shit go? When they know the gods wake up. They asked the nigga a simple question about Indian. How you an Indian and these motherfuckers from these Europeans calling these niggas in Hindustan Indian? You can't explain the Hindustan and the India part? That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's why we gotta be Indians. That's why we gotta be gods. That's why we gotta know the fucking Latin. We gotta know the etymon of the words that we using. If a motherfucker gonna say you an Indian and you not gonna respond, I'm God. I'm the Indian. I'm the one they call the gods, nigga. then you shouldn't be saying you're a fucking Indian. Cause you're not. We all gods. Peace to the gods. So how, that's what I'm saying, like, this counterfeit shit, these niggas want to ride our wave so bad. And some of these showboat entertainment ass niggas will go out there and catch a body, and be bodied just so they can say they got a buzz. Get bodied. Can't even tell you what the fuck an Indian mean. Can't even tell you why you an Indian and these niggas in Hindustan ain't. It's easy to be an Aboriginal. You don't have to answer real questions. You don't have to be a god. You don't have to be connected to some motherfucking invincible ass niggas and shit. Nah. You could be an Abo. You could be some motherfucking possible ass nigga, Australian ass nigga. These niggas is riding the wave. These niggas riding the wave, but don't have the connection. Don't have the connection. Motherfuckers asking you basic questions. You say you an Indian, but they got these motherfuckers in Hindustan. Are they Indians? You're not prepared for that? What is an Indian? You're not prepared for that? Motherfuckers, I told y'all about this costume ass Indian shit. And these niggas don't be knowing the cultural behind this shit, the cultural meanings and the motherfucking, the spiritual significance of these pieces that they wear, and these crowns and these feathers. So a nigga calling your shit a pigeon hat, a pigeon cap, this pigeon crown. Just degrading this nigga's costume, because he don't have no spirituality to the shit, so he not gonna sit there and defend it. He never defended that pigeon cap once, that costume once, because niggas ain't spiritually connected. Indians ain't got nothing to do with it. Listen, man, I start be telling motherfuckers, like, listen, bro, this shit is no fake shit, bro. This shit is no fake shit. These motherfuckers want to catch an Indian so bad. They want to catch a body off an Indian so bad. Because the nigga stole away from these motherfuckers. A nigga put them niggas back into the motherfucking corner of consciousness. A nigga took over the whole conscious community and they whole shit. Put the motherfucking Indian at the forefront where he belonged. So now these niggas digging up motherfuckers they wouldn't even talk to. Just to get a rep on some motherfuckers that's more excited about being famous than excited about being a fucking Indian. This shit crazy and shit. This shit crazy and shit. That's all I'm saying. Like, you you'll lose the battle fucking with these books. This nigga did all this shit about all these books, and then he asked them a simple question: how are you a Cherokee and these Cherokees is kidnappers? Game over. You see that shit? You see that shit? You see why I go at these motherfucking Cherokees every day? Because these fuck ass Masons, these fuck ass cryptos know that this shit is a fucking scheme and a fucking scam. And then you fucking wake ass niggas want to say, well, you got any niggas from your family in the South? Who gives a fuck? Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. We can't be these fuck niggas. I'm not going to sit here and say, you a motherfucking African and you not an African. No, I don't know this nigga. I'm assuming all of these niggas is cryptos, dog. And that's how all these niggas lose, by saying, oh, well, don't you got family in the South? And the nigga play, yeah, I do have family in the South. And they moved here from St. Croix. And they moved here from Sierra Leone. Like, these motherfuckers is proud to be foreigners, nigga. All of these New York ass niggas is foreigners. You go up to a New York nigga, you go up to one of these Hollywood ass niggas and you think they from America, you gonna be fooled. They gonna eat you alive. These crypto ass niggas, these niggas come here to do a job. You think Marcus Garvey is from the South? a nigga be like, yeah, Marcus Garvey, I know you ain't from Africa. You from the South. That's what I'm saying. Like you, like we just see a nigga and we just wanna believe. You wanna believe. And these niggas is agents. These motherfuckers want to discredit you. They looking for holes in your motherfucking logic and shit. Cause motherfuckers is so weak, they can't attack the fucking sham. You gonna claim you a Cherokee and they kidnappers. So that's the game over right there. Cause you ain't got enough fucking heart to go against the lie. He knows the lie. He know these niggas ain't fucking Indians. Y'all niggas ain't gonna never be fucking taken seriously if you trying to go here and giving a fuck nigga credit and saying I'm a part of a fuck nigga. I tell you, niggas in my family that's Cherokee, dog. That say we Cherokee, and I have to remind them we not. I'm sorry, but we not. We not pushing that shit. Nobody's going to push that shit because you can't get free under a fucking trick. You can't jump out the matrix into the matrix. And he knew that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all niggas is trying to argue with these motherfuckers with books, and these niggas know that these books are part of a motherfucking overall scam and scheme. These niggas fucking up your character. These niggas trying to fuck up the character of the Indian. Talking about pigeon hats. Are you the slaver or are you the enslaved? Which one are you? Huh? I'm trying to figure this out. That's what everybody trying to figure out. Are you the motherfuckers that was running around here body snatching niggas? Cause he said, cause if you are, then we might have to see you about some reparation. You see how these niggas can play this game without a book, without having a quote a source. How you can lose some shit because you a fuck nigga and you ain't got no integrity. You ain't gonna handle your own problems. Even though these niggas is Pan-Africans and they hiding out in America, hiding out behind a fucking Indian skirt. I get it. But you claiming to be some shit that we all know, historically all know, everybody that pick up a fucking book know, is the enemy. It's the enemy of the Indian. The number one enemy of the Indian, and niggas is saying we Cherokee. And he gonna sit there and just eat that up. This is easy. This is light work. Cause you weak as shit. You an aboriginal. You don't have no fucking balls to stand on your shit and say, no, we ain't no fucking Cherokees. We ain't no fucking cavemen. We ain't no fucking body snatchers and no people eaters. Hell no, nigga. That's an infiltration. This motherfuckers is trying hard to copy, trying hard to be down. But you can't be down with false information. You can't be an Indian with no fucking bravado, nigga. Y'all niggas trying to go against some Pan-Africans and shit. And all they gotta do is say, well, what's going on in your house? We've been here for a long time, and we've seen that these motherfuckers is the real McCoy, and you motherfuckers are some wannabes. How do you respond? Oh no, I'm Cherokee. Okay, so you're down with the wannabes, or so you're down with them. We got to talk to you about reparations. Now they done flipped the whole switch on the nigga. These black European ass niggas. This shit to me is hilarious. It's so fucking ridiculous. It's because I seen the shit coming. I told everybody yesterday they're going to try to discredit. That's all they've been doing is trying to discredit India. So this nigga going to get smacked around. They digging up niggas that they can't fucking, that they would never even fucking talk to. Put these niggas on the B channel. Put niggas on B channels and shit. Put niggas on ESPN3. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, you're not even on ABC Sunday night games and shit. Sunday after church and shit, nigga. They done took you and put you on ESPN College. ESPNU or some shit. And you supposed to be an adult. And they didn't even put you on the main stage. These motherfuckers beat you up in the motherfucking in a Morris gym and shit. Just to have some footage of a nigga discrediting the Indian and shit. These niggas crazy as shit, man. These niggas crazy and shit. The counterfeit ass niggas. These pretend ass niggas. These fucking make a boo ass niggas and shit. That's what we're gonna start calling these niggas. Make a Indian ass niggas and shit. Build the Indian. That's what it is. Build the Indian ass niggas and shit. These niggas some build the motherfucking boos and shit. I mean, build the braids and shit. You put a hat on a nigga, you stick a feather in the hat, and you shake it all about. Fuck out of here. This shit's ridiculous, man. Motherfucker ask you simple questions. And you can, I mean, and then you go, I mean, like, well, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I ain't worrying about no Pan-African tricksters, because you know who their master is. The motherfucker took you right back to his master, the Cherokee, the Catholics, the Masons, because the moral and dogma ass niggas, the Moorish Rite. Come on, man. Y'all out here trying to fuck around and be famous. Y'all can be famous for being dead. Y'all can be famous for being touched on and being abused and shit. You know what I mean? And they gonna fuck around and make some of y'all niggas look like the kidnapper. Stupid. Look like the oppressor. Because you run around here with they flag on. Waving they flag of oppression, of kidnapping, of land grabbing, the horse stealing, expelling niggas, and arresting niggas. You run around here saying you, them. We are not them, and they are definitely not us. I know that's hard for swallow because we got to look at the books. The books tell us this. The books tell us this. Our parents tell us this. You know? And I understand that they tell us this. But they tell us this because in 1785, the United States government said all lands west is Cherokee land. I know that seems crazy to understand, but hey, it's just the Negro, black, and colored and shit. Everything south of motherfucking Savannah, everything west of Savannah, so that includes Atlanta, Mobile, Louisiana, all little Mississippi shit. All that shit is included in everything outside of the U.S. 13 colonies is Cherokee shit. So, okay, what's the problem then? Niggas is Cherokee, what the fuck? Because again, that's the same way they get us to be Negro. Same way they get you to leave your tribe and shit. Like, I'm not disrespecting niggas that did it because it's not a problem. You don't notice that you're doing nothing. It's a tax incentive. You get shit from joining this fucking government. Like, people pay taxes and some people get shit back or whatever. I know you don't necessarily, but you get shit. You got access to shit. It's a service. That's what these cities provide. They provide services. These government provides services. So your family got into these services, especially when a lot of these tribes was getting infiltrated. We lovers, we too fucking loving and caring, and niggas will marry a motherfucking Catholic. Niggas will marry a Jewish person or some shit. They seem like they nice, they got a good heart. We don't give a fuck. Now they in a family and shit, but these motherfuckers was sent to do a job. We gotta understand that some of these motherfuckers was sent to do a job and shit. Some of these motherfuckers was sent here to steal our land. And it wasn't done by war. I tell y'all this shit all the time. It's landfills, it's seat fillers and shit. Motherfucking space fillers. They flooded us with Slavs. With niggas doing work. Niggas working. Oh, come on, we got workers. Oh, bring them on. We like workers. Next thing you know, these motherfuckers want to vote and all this old dumb shit. And these motherfuckers start changing the trajectory of our motherfucking house. Everybody knows this shit if you read the history book, because you're not going to see no wars where they won. You don't have to be a Cherokee. You know what I'm saying? You don't. You don't have to be a Choctaw or a Chickasaw. You don't. And again, not to say that you're not one of those other tribes or some shit. That's irrelevant because none of them shits existed. You know what I mean? In the 1800s, before this Cherokee fuck shit. You see what I'm saying? Like all of this shit is remnants. This is part of the diaspora. The diaspora. This is the real diaspora of what happened to the motherfucking Indians. What happened to the Guale? It's a diaspora. The motherfucker didn't say, like, he was stealing my Guale shit. Even call him the Guale, right? Because everybody else call him the Wale. Don't get it fucked up. If you go watch some teachers teach these motherfucking history, anybody that pronounces this shit is going to say Wale, like the rapper. Trying to tie this shit to some African shit. So anybody saying Guale, they got it from me. Because the white boys don't call us Wale. Don't call us Guale. They call us Wale. They're deliberately trying to distract us and deflect us. So he knows about the Guale shit. Why didn't you bring up the Guale shit? Oh, these niggas was dispersed and they had to intermingle into these other 5 tribes. Oh, the Natchez was defeated by the Choctaw and the Chickasaw, and they moved, and you know what I mean? And some of the other niggas just moved into the Choctaw and the Chickasaw and just moved into other places and shit in that Oklahoma area on the other side of Mississippi. Some moved to Cato. But none of them niggas fuck around and just disappeared. Them niggas dispersed. It's a difference. But we don't know this shit. We know this shit. Shout out to the ones. But these other niggas, they don't care about this shit. They just want to sound fly. They want to hit you with some shit that you never heard. I try not to do that shit. If we can't tie this shit home, leave that shit alone. Leave that shit on the books. Niggas just saying fly shit to say fly shit. These motherfuckers know it's a trick. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta sometimes when you looking for history and information and shit, you gotta be able to know these niggas is lying to you. It's what it is. History is his story. It's told by the victors. Everybody has the motive. They have an agenda that they're trying to push. So when you read in this book, you should be understanding motives and agendas. But if you don't have a motive and you don't have a fucking agenda, if your agenda is just to fucking reinforce the shit that they told you and shit, the lies, the manipulation, and to say some fly shit that connects to the lies, you're going to be got. Because again, they know. Like, we all know who, everybody that's a conspiracist, right? Heard about some Jesuit shit and what these Jesuits do and the Jesuit order, ja. But how you kill a motherfucker, how you hide some shit from a motherfucker is you hide it in plain sight. So why niggas is saying that the Jesuits are the problem, it's more Jesuit universities than it is anything else. It's more Catholic universities than anything else. It's more AME universities than it is anything else. So you could talk your shit about some Jesuits, but you're going to send your kids to Jesuit fucking university and you're going to pay them motherfuckers 50, 60,000. You're going to be Bill Clinton or some Georgetown shit. And your kids is coming out Jesuits. You don't know this? You're not understanding this? You're not understanding niggas coming from Notre Dame are Jesuits? This is a different fucking understanding out here. This is war. This is a mental war. We think that this shit just started because of some slavery. That's a smoke screen, nigga. Racism, slavery, all this shit is a smoke screen for a land grab. All this shit is a smoke screen for some motherfuckers trying to steal our land, trying to take advantage of our kindness, of us giving other motherfuckers an opportunity to vote, an opportunity to better themselves. They trying to take advantage of that shit. Oh fuck it, they just like you got. I mean, you got to understand how some niggas is and shit. Like if you in the projects and shit, and you giving away turkeys and shit, you might see some niggas come back twice. You might see some niggas send their son, they got 3 or 4 kids, and they send 2 or 3 kids to come get that free turkey and shit. The shit free, but give them 10 minutes, they're gonna be around the corner selling your free shit. It's cool. They got one to keep, but they got a couple extras. That's how some niggas is thinking. You ain't got the, you gonna give it away, you ain't tripping. But they gonna take advantage. And that's what these fucking Slavs did. That's what these Jesuits did. They just flooded our whole fucking city, flooded our whole fucking country and the whole countryside with these Slavs, with these created ass creatures and shit. With these motherfucking niggas with no parents. Motherfuckers you just find on an orphan train. Again, who set up these orphan trains? I told you these orphan trains are set up by Catholics. So you believing that they found these motherfuckers. If you want to, that's just a part of their game. They get these orphan trains. They got all these kids, no parents. They send all these kids to the Midwest as slaves. Send all these kids out to the Midwest as slaves, indentured servants, to the age of 21, being touched on and abused by motherfuckers that's not their parents. So you wonder why they go up in that psychopath gene, click in on these motherfuckers. Cause they growing up around motherfuckers that's not their parents. They don't know who the fuck they are. They don't have no history. I'm a little bit of this. I'm a little bit of that. I'm a quarter of this. I'm a quarter of that. This motherfuckers just putting on airs, trying to fit in. They don't know who their parents are. You know how many millions of motherfuckers was adopted? It was more motherfuckers adopted in the motherfucking, in this orphanage shit than it was motherfucking slave. You got 600,000 motherfuckers in 40 years that they done shipped around the country. 600,000 little cave kids shipped around the country under this orphan train set up by the Catholic Church. So you can't tell the truth. Well, yeah, these niggas ain't real people. These motherfuckers never beat us. They just one day woke up and it was more of them than us. I know that seemed crazy to believe, but that's how these niggas was playing. And they slick. That's, like I say, that's how you get these Kansas, Missouri wars. Because when a motherfucker gonna be a state, then they send all the motherfuckers in. They start paying motherfuckers. Oh, cool, we want this to be a Protestant town. We want this to be a Catholic town. Who's sending pilgrims to America? They ain't paying for themselves. The same motherfuckers that's sending the motherfuckers to America is sending these motherfuckers to Indiana. Sending these motherfuckers to Arkansas. You know how much watered down a motherfucking, like, come on now, what's a $5 Indian and how did you get here? Who let you into the motherfucking country to be a $5 Indian? This is the trick. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the infiltration of niggas. This is the half-breed shit. Motherfuckers create roles just to motherfucking, like I tell you about, numbers don't lie. Yeah, they create roles just to add their name next to us. They know who the fuck we are. All of us are us. Now let's come and add these other fuck niggas in here. It's gonna look like they legit too, right? Come on. You got a $5 Indian. This nigga pop up out of nowhere and shit. You got a bunch of motherfucking Slavs and Germans just pop up out of nowhere, calling themselves Choctaws and Chickasaws and Cherokees. And then we gonna run around and say we the same motherfuckers and shit. But you can't be a motherfucker if you're not in their tribe. Like, we can't let them motherfuckers monopolize our shit. We can't let them niggas copyright our shit. Like, how you gonna be a Creek and a motherfucking Cart person at the same time? You gotta explain that shit. How you gonna be a Cherokee and a Creek? A Creek is a river dweller. A Cherokee is a cart person. The cart people. Chariot, chair. These motherfuckers got carts. They walking around the fucking desert with carts. They don't have nothing to do with no creek. So how is a creek a Cherokee? And where is the creek? Where's the Creek Nation? It's the Muskogee Nation. See that? That's more paper genocide. That's more paper genocide. All the black boys always got to change their shit. It's going to be some other shit. It's going to be some other freak shit in a minute. It's just too much counterfeit shit. It's just too much motherfuckers just saying shit without being able to motherfucking to be strong enough to accept the shit. You not gonna accept the shit, nigga? How you an Indian? I mean that's a valid question. These niggas not hitting you with no crazy ass questions. These are valid questions. You an Indian? You a Cherokee? How you a Cherokee and they doing this, that, and the third? Like right now, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like niggas gotta know how it is to be in the front, in the forefront. We gotta know how it is to ride the wave, how it is to be the leader. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between a motherfucker that's in the front and a motherfucker that's in the basement. You dig what I'm saying? So like, I just need niggas to snap the fuck out of this shit, bro. Cause I mean, like right about now, yo, like I ain't gonna lie to you, like the shit is weird. The shit is weird and shit. The shit is weird and shit. Shit is weird. I mean, everybody taking shots at niggas, but they scared of niggas. Don't get it fucked up. Niggas are scared of niggas. So I never been scared of me since fuck that black African shit. Like them niggas don't wanna. Them niggas will never address me. I come around, them niggas disappear. Ask Like I say, y'all niggas, like niggas know me. Y'all think this is the fucking game and shit. These niggas know me. That's why this Indian shit is the thing. I hate to be that guy. I'm not trying to take the wave. I'm not the wave. We are the resistance is the wave. But I'm saying what they're trying to do is they're trying to kill the wave. They're trying to discredit the wave. They're trying to take the wave back, nigga. That's what they trying to do. Like honestly, like I was saying this shit a couple weeks ago, like a month ago, that I knew that this type of shit was gonna come, and I was ready to put it there, but I wasn't gonna put it there because I didn't feel like the niggas was ready to handle this shit when it came to them. I knew it ain't gonna come to me, but for the team, like for niggas that's representing some shit, them niggas ain't gonna be ready to do the shit. Niggas ain't ready for this shit. Motherfuckers still want to be fly to some fuck niggas. Like I'm saying, like again, we gotta stop trying to be cool losers and shit. Nigga, like if you gonna be a cool loser, just be cool and don't play. But ain't no such thing as no cool losers and shit, nigga. These motherfuckers is cool with losing and shit. These niggas is counterfeit. Cause ain't no, I mean, man, listen, bro. Like this shit is funny to me. This shit is funny to me. And I mean, again, like, you know, Shit is funny to me. You know what I mean? Shit is funny to me. All of a sudden now. All of a sudden now. And again, man, if y'all can understand that the point of the matter is these Cherokees, bro. All these niggas is the game is on now. They want to discredit niggas. They want to stop this movement, this wave, this self-verification. Because now we on these Cherokees. Niggas done put all these other motherfuckers to bed and shit. Tucked all these niggas in and shit. Tucked all these Hebrews, all these fucking Moors, all these Pan-Africans. Tucked them niggas in. And now it's trying to deal with these niggas. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all niggas, don't be stealing this shit, nigga. Start with this shit. Build on this shit, nigga. Cause if you just repeating the same shit, like I said, like y'all, like motherfuckers, some of these niggas, like Polite. Let's do Polite as an example and shit. Like again, I did God as a woman and shit, right? I said I did that first, it's all good. But like a nigga like Polite, he would listen to me and steal my shit word for word and think that nobody else will hear this shit. Which is probably, you know, like I said, y'all know I don't do tags, all that extra shit. I be falling back with the shit. But niggas will steal your shit word for word and then don't have to do no research on the shit because they're like, yeah, ain't nobody else gonna hear him. Ain't nobody else going like a rapper might steal a motherfucking song and shit. Like, yeah, I'm more famous than him. So that's what some of these niggas do. They steal your shit. They think they got, I got a big audience. This nigga. Okay, cool. But what you should do is not steal this shit. You should study this shit. You should study this shit. Because I really don't see how a nigga talking about the erasure of the American Indian, but he an Aboriginal. He's selling Aboriginal shit. That's backwards to me. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these niggas look the part, but don't know their lines. A lot of these motherfuckers is dressed for the show, but don't know they fucking lines. Can't stick to the script. Get there and want to freestyle and shit. This shit be weird to me, man. Like this shit be weird to me, man. It should be weird to me. It should be weird to me. And I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I don't give a fuck what niggas think. Don't call yourself an Indian. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't be concerned. Stop letting these niggas. Okay. That's what I'm saying though. Can I do something? Like I got in my mind and shit, like I'm really like I said, like this is where niggas get off. Like I wanna keep going. I gotta keep going, dog. Like, don't worry. You see, the numbers is going to keep going. The shit is going to keep going. We're going to keep blowing and blowing. Everybody gonna have access to this information in a minute. It's going to keep going and going and going. I have no pause when I'm not letting it. I'm not stopping it. I'm chill with it. Let's go. Let's push this bitch. So we're not worried about it. But I definitely, I'm like, man, like, gosh, man, like, I feel bad for this shit. I feel bad for these niggas. You know what I mean? Like, cause you're gonna have to, like, somebody's gonna do something to somebody. Somebody's gonna have to fuck around. Shit is lame, bro. This shit is lame and shit. And niggas be lame for fuck around and just be subjecting themselves to dumb shit. To dumb shit. Like, motherfuckers don't be qualified to do certain shit. Niggas, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, some of y'all niggas need to spar. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of this shit, like, real spit. Like it was shit that shit needed to be in house. It needed to be just Okay, cool. Dane and motherfucking AP going at it. Cool. Let them go at it. Let them niggas get their space, and they can play the game in house. They can practice on each other and shit. That was the shit I was on. Like, let's get niggas a chance to practice and shit. Because these niggas need work. These niggas need to know how to kill. These niggas need to know how to scalp a nigga. They need to know how to end the nigga shit. How to make a motherfucker start talking about nothing. That's what niggas need to learn and shit. Cause these niggas don't know how to kill and shit. They out here pretending to be Indians and they don't know how to kill nobody. They don't know how to scalp a nigga and shit. They out here scalping niggas, leaving niggas alive, trying to scalp a live nigga. But no, we take heads from necks, from shoulders over here. The shit is just different, man. Like, this shit crazy, bro. Like, this shit crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all could like niggas could try this shit, and all they gonna do, all y'all doing in the end of this shit, in the end of the day, is putting dirty glass to clean glass. All y'all niggas is doing that shit. So if we gotta do this shit on the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, on the mainstream, whatever the fuck we gonna do it, then that's then if that's what it is. Like, pardon me, but you know what I mean? If niggas don't want to fuck, if niggas, you know what I mean? Like I'm saying, like, niggas don't want to fuck around and play their part. Nigga want to run out and get smashed up and shit. Cool. Nigga go out there and get captured. Ain't nobody coming to get that nigga and shit. Niggas is moving on. Like, yo, what happened to him? Like, yo, that nigga, he AWOL. Yeah, I mean, niggas try to be a hero and shit. Niggas trying to be heroes. It's cool. He went AWOL. That's how it's gonna be told in the history books. Like, these Aboriginal niggas is AWOL. We're not chasing for these niggas. We're not looking for these niggas. We're trying to help these niggas. Our niggas got the wrong jersey on. These niggas got the wrong jersey on. These niggas got paper genocide on. Like, what if these niggas was winning? What if these niggas was smashing motherfuckers under the wrong banner and shit, under the wrong jersey? Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how you know how fucked this shit is and shit. Destroy some niggas, bro. I will destroy some niggas. This shit. I hate to be the nigga that reminds y'all motherfuckers that we are not that the Indian nigga, we are not paper pushers. Okay? We ain't in here pressing the fuck out no books, nigga. We pressing the fuck out of character. Now I hear a lot of niggas talking that shit. Saying the shit exactly like I'm saying it, and that's a very good thing. Again, y'all know how I feel about this shit. Like, man, character is a very good thing. You know? That's more important than this shit. That's more important than this shit. Because again, if you're trying to be a leader of men and of women and shit, you need to have good character. Where are you leading these motherfuckers? Are you leading niggas to their death? A nigga with less character would. So character is what's important and shit. So when fuck niggas is questioning your character, the game is over. You fucking crazy. The game is over when dumb niggas, when fuck niggas, hoe niggas, weird niggas can question your character. Not your grandma, not your lineage. You, nigga, you a part of this fuck shit. You a fuck nigga too, or what? This shit's weird to me. Niggas can't admit this shit is fuck shit. You got some real life kidnappers and shit. You got some real life kidnappers and shit. Real life body snatchers. real life cryptos, and you gonna say you part of these niggas. That shit don't make sense to me. That shit don't make sense to me. Where can you win with that? When can you win with that? That shit ain't fair, bro. That shit ain't. But like I'm saying, like, I don't give a fuck what niggas think about me right now at this moment, cause I'm upset. I'm upset, bro. I'm upset. I feel like 3 strikes is enough right now. That was 3 strikes, motherfuckers. I'm taking. See, that's the difference between me and a lot of these niggas out here. Like, I take this Indian shit personal. You know what I mean? It's just the difference between me and these niggas. I take the shit personal. These niggas ain't Indians, one, but everybody is like I said. I can show you. Everybody is attacking the Indian. Niggas trying to give the L to the Indian. It's the African Indian versus the African. What is it? African lion versus the Indian lion. They want to give this L to us. I take this shit personal. Like, for real, like I gotta understand that shit. How many motherfuckers is hearing the Aboriginal community? These abos. Y'all know the words. Y'all heard the shit. Y'all just don't hear it like you used to hear it. Y'all don't see the shit like you used to see the shit. Again, that's a win. That was a win. This old, right? This has been shit. But that was a win. And it was a win because it ties us to our identity. It lets us know who we are in the living, in the today. We the Indians today. We the Indios today. We the gods today. Like, that's what that's about. Like, how you not gonna know yourself? Nobody worrying about no fucking weird ass motherfucking Africans. Like, you have to understand, like, that's what I'm saying, like, niggas, like, a lot of niggas may not know some of this shit I do and shit. Like, or I had to do. You know what I mean? Because then again, like I say, I'm not in your community and shit. I mean, I'm not doing the shit on y'all motherfucking spectrums and on y'all motherfucking platforms and shit. I will go to these niggas on they shit, hang out in they shit. You know what I mean? See what the fuck they want and let these niggas put the rope around their neck. You know what I'm saying? That type shit. And then niggas just disappear. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. I didn't like think about this shit. I never went on no AP show, no AB TV show, none of these community shows, top cast shows to talk about Ali Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? You know how I'm like, ain't that the community? That's the motherfuckers that know him, right? So if I'm clout chasing, if I'm like, if I needed some niggas to do what I needed to do with him, wouldn't I feel like I need to go to their platform to get it done? If he's the biggest nigga in they shit, right? He's the biggest abo. He tell me, he tell you, he tell me, he tell everybody. He started the shit. It's his shit. That Aboriginal shit. Hey, I said some shit. Hey, well, niggas say some shit like that to me. I'm gonna let you know. Well, this shit whack as fuck. Nigga, oh, you started this shit? You wanna take credit for this shit? This Abo shit is whack as fuck. I told him that. He knows it. You know what I mean? Y'all need to put some life into this shit. But anyway, that's what fuck niggas up. I don't have to go on y'all platform to fucking dethrone the biggest nigga in y'all shit. Put him in the corner and shit. Put him in a motherfucking chokehold and shit without the help of y'all niggas. You know how fucking real that shit is? You know how fucking bad that can make a motherfucker feel and shit? Y'all niggas is y'all here, y'all there. Y'all got audiences. Y'all got motherfuckers sitting there chilling, right? We all chilling. I'm one of the motherfuckers. We gonna be. I'm that. Let's go. We chilling, right? I didn't have to tap into that. I didn't even have to tap into my 12,000. We just started tapping back into the 12,000. Salute the one. But Jay said I had to jump in this motherfucker by myself. You gonna jump, Jay did. You gonna jump back in there? You gonna show them what? Yeah, show these motherfuckers that you could do it. Okay, thanks, Jay. What? Like what? Yeah. So y'all think I give a fuck? And we did the shit without the motherfucking buzz, without the motherfucking work. Like no, So we not worried about y'all niggas. Y'all not the wave. It's not the wave. We didn't need the wave to knock over the old fucking wave, and we don't need y'all help to keep this shit pushing. We don't. It's all together now. We're bringing everything back together. All together now. Don't worry. One day, whenever I feel like it, because this shit is cosmic. Motherfucker was like, I think niggas just using Scorpio as I think you using Scorpio as an excuse to shit on your brothers. Like, whoa, that's how you feel? I'm sorry you feel that way. But that's not what I was using Scorpio for. No, I listen. It all came together. That's what it does. Yo, cuz. Peace to the goddesses. I wasn't using Scorpio for that. It all came together. Jay said I had to go back in this motherfucker. I had to clean out the weeds. Had to get rid of the insects. I was tied to a motherfucking stake. It was nothing but swords around me. She said I had to use finesse. You can't come out here strong and just killing motherfuckers. I'm blindfolded. I don't know who trying to kill me, but everywhere you move is a sword. Be smooth, be finesse. And she broke the whole shit down. Use finesse. So we're not worried about y'all niggas because y'all don't control this wave and shit. But I do take it personal. I do take it personal. Like I say, and it's not from y'all niggas. I don't take it personal from y'all niggas. I take it personal from the niggas that's trying to get a win off of Indian. I'm not mad at the clout chasers, and I'm not mad at motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, some niggas, some of this shit is a sickness, man. The vanity shit. You know what I'm saying? That conceit and shit. Like, like I say, some motherfuckers, they got a need to be first. You know what I mean? Like, they just want to just be first. Some motherfuckers just want to show you what they know and tell you everything they know and shit. It's not really necessarily their fault. It's just a character flaw in these niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? They just can't. You know what I'm saying? They gotta show everybody everything they know and shit. Soon as they find out something, they just go and tell it and shit. As soon as they heard some, well, you heard, such and such, such and such, such and such, oh, such and such and such. They say when a dumb nigga giving you advice on stocks, nigga, the shit is gone. This shit. Shout out to academics and shit. You know what I mean? When dumb niggas start telling you what stocks to play and shit, this shit is a wrap, nigga. Oh, you need to play this. You need to play that. Yeah. We not worried about y'all niggas. We not worried about y'all waving shit. And shout out to Ishmael. Ishmael name is on everybody chat in the last 4 days. Everybody shouted out Ishmael, including me. What he got? What you got cooking right now, Ish? What you got cooking right now, Ish? You been on? Everywhere these, I mean, come on now. Like, these Moorish niggas is everywhere these Indians is at. Everywhere they somewhere shitting on the Indian, you gonna find Ishmael Allah. Bet. For real. You know what I mean? This shit is really ridiculous to me. This shit is really ridiculous to me and shit. All the motherfucking, it seems like all these known credible ass niggas in this shit is a Moor or a motherfucking Hebrew. So these niggas don't like me. Because I'm saying I don't have a problem with Hebrews. I don't have a problem with Moors. But I think, your promised land is in Israel. I think your homeland is in Spain. I'm sorry. If that hurts, it hurts. But I don't have a problem with you. I just have to just remind you of where your homeland is. That's it. Where your promised land is. That's it. You know what I'm saying? All of this shit, bro. All of this shit, I can say, like, y'all don't understand, like, this shit about to get vicious. Like, these niggas, like, again, these niggas wouldn't even give these motherfuckers the time of the day. You gotta understand how important this motherfucker, this wave is right now. That motherfuckers that wouldn't give a nigga the time of day still just gotta make it happen. We gotta figure out a way to put it on the B channel. We don't wanna because it could go either way. The information is the information. But we know who we dealing with. we know we can win without even fucking dealing with information. I wish a nigga would try that shit on me, because I don't even want to use no information on this motherfucker. I want to deal with you and me and the motherfuckers that sit and the motherfuckers that's behind me. You know what I'm saying? Let's deal with that. I don't want to deal with the motherfucking books. But we can. I read them all. Let's do it. But hey, I mean, it's always more lies that I can learn, right? There's always a new book to read, a new lie to read and shit. Fuck it. I ain't gonna act like I know all the white man's lies and shit. No, I don't. But I know our truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, like, you gotta understand a motherfucker. None of these niggas gonna battle me. You know how these motherfuckers was so excited when Polite went to Egypt and shit? Nigga, I went to Egypt about 10 times in America. You know what I mean? Like, I go to our mounds like 10 times. You can't tell me nothing about this shit, because I don't have to pull out a book. I could put up some live footage of me on the mounds and shit. Of me on our holy sites in America. Me showing the history and the culture of some niggas in America that you ain't gonna find in a book. So you ain't gonna have a fucking leg to stand on with a God. With a nigga that knows his shit, with a nigga that know he home and like to go around his home to see his shit. You could never have a problem with me like that. You could never, because a Cherokee ain't gonna never tell you he built the mound. Even if they put a name on his shit, he ain't gonna say he built that motherfucker. So yeah, I'm gonna predate you. I'm gonna go here before. He said, "You were your grandma. That's 200 years." Like, see, you don't have to use your family and use your genealogy shit. Let's go to the motherfucking soil. Let's dig in the motherfucking dirt. Let's show some pictures of the motherfucking real people. You see what I'm saying? I'm a one up your Egypt shit. You been to Africa? No, nigga, fuck Africa, nigga. I'm an Indian. Have you been to Emerald Mound? Have you been to Poverty Point? Have you been to Natchez, nigga? Fuck you talking about Egypt for, nigga? I don't claim to be an Egyptian. I don't claim to be an African. So no, I ain't been there. But have you been to these motherfucking spots in our homeland? Ain't no argument with no Indian. Ain't no argument with a nigga in a no. Gonna sit there and pick up a books, and ain't none of these books referencing the Mississippian culture, the mound builders, the Indians, the gods. Ain't nobody referencing them, so I'm gonna tell you to put them down. Let me show you this fucking video. Let me show you this real live footage. Let me show you Etowah. You been to Atlanta, right? Have you been to Etowah? These niggas ain't gods. These niggas ain't Indians. This shit don't work for these niggas. You know what I'm saying? This shit might be working against these niggas. They might be using these niggas as sacrificial lambs and shit. But you can never come to no real nigga with none of this fuck shit these niggas doing. Ain't no debates, nigga. I'll sit there and press play and bore these niggas to death with some shit that they ain't never seen. Nigga, y'all niggas watch my shit, nigga. I don't be having no cuts, no edits, no fades, none of that shit, nigga. And I work in television, and I know how to make movies and all that shit. Make it look at, man. It's history, man. This is facts for life, nigga. This is shit for life, nigga. We want niggas to see this shit for life. Take this raw footage, do what you want to do with it, nigga. But we don't want nothing to stop us from us. I got so much raw footage of them places, man. It's ridiculous. Looking around, finding shit. Oop, got that. Come on, nigga. Studying this shit. Studying the motherfucking similarities from each motherfucking site. Studying the motherfucking people and their stories and their origin stories and shit. You're not gonna fuck around and get me with no books. You know what I mean? And then y'all letting these niggas change the motherfucking topic. The topic is one thing, and now it's another thing. Cool, you gotta be ready for everything. That's what these niggas do. They move the goalposts, nigga. Shit, man, this shit is terrible, bro. This shit is terrible and shit to me, cause I take it personal. I take it personal and shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I understand. Like, I'm not doing this shit. Like, I don't do this shit for no debates, and I don't do this shit for no arguments. I do this shit for the one, so we could know. Like I said, all of this shit is for us to know. We ain't got to harp on this shit. Fuck, you got to harp on this shit. We doing inventory. We taking account of all of our shit. We just remembering. We are re-putting our shit back together. That's it. This ain't no fucking crazy ass shit. These niggas trying to make it. You getting stuck in the books and you can't even, you know what I mean? You can't even go to a mound. You could have, like, a nigga could have ended that shit. Motherfucker asked you if you ever been to Africa. For what? For what? What for, nigga? Have you been to mounds in Baton Rouge? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, show me something that I should go to Africa for, nigga. Show me anything in West Africa that got anything on any one of these mounds, Cato included. The smallest one that we got is Cato, I can think of. Like, not small, but small that we know left. Because the whole Cato is the whole mountain, nigga. They got a mountain with little mounds on top of it. So, show us anything better than that, nigga. That's worth going to fucking Africa. Because all we seeing when we look at motherfucking Africa, they looking at caves. You know what I'm saying? I would have went into the caves. Okay, cool. You're African. What cave system you from? Because this is what they say their history is. Fuck the book. They say that 150 years ago, the white man came and made him a king. Kicked them out the caves and made them a king. And now he got 100 wives. And if he got 60 wives and 100 kids, some wild shit. All these Africans come from caves and shit. Are you an African? And you don't come from a cave? You a West African? Where was West Africans at 150 years ago when they went to Sierra Leone and they started that shit? They put the gun in the motherfucking Peter face, told that nigga to you gonna let these niggas chill or else. Where was they living at? They was some nomadic cave dwellers that ate people. They ate the first niggas there. People don't talk about the first Liberian motherfuckers. Them niggas got eaten. Them niggas up and disappeared. You know what I mean? For real. You know? up and disappeared on the motherfucker. And who had the biggest Back to Africa movement? Arkansas. Motherfuckers was sending 600, 1,000 motherfuckers at a time to Africa. They sending teachers and motherfucking doctors and all types of fly ass niggas to Africa. Arkansas created that Back to Africa movement in the 1800s and shit. They didn't create it, but they motherfucking they took that shit and ran with it, nigga. They was actually sending people, actually sending motherfuckers hundreds at a time, and niggas couldn't wait to go. They had the motherfuckers out there so bamboozled and misconstrued and fucked around and fucked over. Them niggas couldn't wait to get out of there. But they was sending hundreds of the motherfuckers, up to 1,000 at a time, to Africa to be teachers and doctors and lawyers and fucking and to be kings and queens. And that's how all your DNA got over there from them fucking Arkansas motherfuckers expelling niggas and sending niggas out. They did everything in their power, my nigga, to get rid of the niggas there. I don't understand this shit. And y'all gonna say y'all some Cherokees and shit. Like that's a loss. Don't say you some Cherokees. I can say you if you a I can say if you a motherfucking if you a Chata or a motherfucking a Chickasaw, I could give you that because that's where the niggas went. The niggas went into the Natchez and shit. I mean the Natchez went into them two tribes and shit. After they killed them and took their spoils that they took from that the Natchez took from the French when the Natchez killed the French, you know. Then niggas, you know, niggas moved in there. But hey, fuck it. It's niggas in there. You know what I mean? But I would remind y'all niggas, man. It's a reason all these niggas is chi-chis, man. It's a reason all these niggas is chi-chis. Y'all gotta pay attention to that shit. And again, like, don't get caught up in just them niggas being Scott Irish. Don't just get caught up in the motherfuckers being some Macintosh ass niggas and shit. No, nigga. These niggas is Slavs. These is Moravians. See, this shit get crypto. This shit get real fudgy. This shit get real fudgy. But these motherfucking Masons and these motherfucking these Shriners and these motherfucking they know the deal. You gotta understand. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like the Cherokee was helping Spain kill Comanche, helping Spain kill Cheyenne, helping them niggas kill Osage. You gotta understand that shit. So if you claiming the one motherfuckers that killed, that terrorized everybody from the north to the motherfucking south, the one infiltrating ass niggas that just do anything for $1 from the highest bidder, whether it's the French, whether it's the Spanish, whether it's the British, these Cherokees don't give a fuck. They got ties to all these niggas. That's what I gotta pay attention to, man. This shit is deep, man. This shit is deep, man. These motherfucking niggas, they don't want to be rural Indians. They want to be famous. These niggas want to be popular and shit. But the enemy, a fucking Indian is at war, nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break the bad news to you and shit. For now, the Indian is under attack, my nigga. This is real life shit. It ain't a physical attack like we think. Cool if they catch a nigga maybe here and there. We all know that they don't want to terrorize some niggas or some shit. because the goal is to get us to go off our land, go to Africa, go to Canada, go to Oklahoma, go, 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 nigga. That's the thing. They're gonna keep pushing you and keep pushing you. So you claiming you a counterfeit? Like, god damn it, bro. These niggas. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not tripping. I just take it personal. Y'all can get mad at me because I'm taking all of this Indian shit personal. But that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I see the scam in these motherfucking niggas. I see the sham in these niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that was never having Indian conversations. They don't want to have a dialogue. They want to put an L on a nigga. Niggas don't want to learn. Niggas want to put an L on a nigga. Niggas trying to put niggas back in their place. If you could dig that, put these niggas in their place. If you could dig that, if that's the thing and shit, to put an Indian back in the place in the basement. That shit's crazy to me, man. That's all, though. That's all I'm saying, though. Y'all don't got to worry about it. Y'all don't got to worry about it. It would hurt y'all. See, these niggas into numbers and shit. So it's going to hurt y'all when these numbers start looking real different. So it's going to hurt y'all. And I ain't going to trip. You know what I'm saying? And hey man, listen. I'm not saying I'll ever be numbers like the greats, like the Great Danes and stars and these great niggas. Never. That ain't never gonna be the goal. But why not let the people decide? You know what I mean? What the fuck they want to learn and what the fuck they want to know. Peace to the gods. You know what I mean? That's what I want. I want the people to decide. I think we all deserve a motherfucking choice. If we could get the real authentic, or we all gotta be stuck with some counterfeit shit. If we all gotta suffer this fugazi ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I think we gotta figure this shit out right now because these motherfuckers is trying to make us look bad on some sneak attack shit. Trying to make us look bad with niggas that ain't got nothing to do with us. Which is going to be a trend if you can get it. If you can get it. If you can get how easy it is for a motherfucker to put on a costume and a motherfucker call you, say you got on a pigeon hat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why you don't want to look, man, honestly and truthfully, no disrespect, but that's why I don't want to distract and deflect. I don't want to give motherfuckers chance to be disrespectful and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you don't know the cultural fucking significance behind this shit you rocking. A motherfucker gonna say you got on a pigeon hat, you rocking pigeon feathers, and you don't have a response. Y'all doing the motherfucking debate and it's no rebuttal round. Yeah, he's saying you don't have no argument. There's nothing to debate. You fucking running off issues and running off history and shit. Nigga, this ain't no lecture. What is your thesis? What is your point that you're trying to prove that he has to disprove? You got to make that shit stick. You got to make that shit feel good. Make it hurt him. That's what I'm saying. Like, motherfuckers don't understand what this shit's about. They think being a historian qualifies you to be anything other than a parrot. No, nigga, you a parrot. We want to know what the fuck is your thesis and shit. And you got to do this shit articulately. You got to be able to put this shit out in the motherfucking, in clear and concise motherfucking ways. The niggas could get the point. But none of this shit is about motherfucking papers and books and shit. These niggas will jump to your character. Well, who the fuck are you? And what's your part in this shit? Are you the slave catcher or are you the victim? Shit, I listen, nigga, I wouldn't have a problem saying that I'm a victim from these niggas. Cause I read the book. I know what these niggas do. These niggas do sneak thief shit. These niggas do creep in the middle of the night shit. I mean, this ain't no warrior shit. These got a couple wars where they grab some niggas. A couple wars where they grab some niggas. But for the most part, these motherfucking niggas, they do raids. They known for raids on motherfucking farmers. On the niggas that own all the land. These niggas doing raids and shit. All this Chickamaugas these motherfuckers love so much. They doing raids and eating people. So you part of these. That's what I'm saying. Like this, listen, it's okay. It's a history book. The white man is a liar, right? Okay, cool. So he lies in these books. We gotta do deductive reasoning. We gotta fuck around and cipher through this shit. Sift through this shit. We know he a liar. What the fuck? You think he's gonna give you the history? Huh? Here's the whole history. It's right here. Hell no. That's what I'm saying. Like, the shit, like I said, like the way this shit is so set up, everybody talks about the Catholic Church this, the Catholic Church that and shit. It's a boogeyman. It's a boogeyman to these niggas. But we get to see the hands. We get to see these hands. We get to see these motherfuckers how they out here touching motherfuckers on their crypto shit. It ain't just like, you know, a lot of these motherfuckers, like a lot of these motherfucking conspiracy theory ass niggas, they just imagining. They don't know who the motherfucking culprit is. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all niggas is mad at slavery and shit, but y'all not mad at the niggas that was catching niggas. And that's when he asked the nigga, like, well, damn, well, they known for catching slaves. Is that you? When somebody gonna be mad at the niggas that's catching niggas and selling them niggas? Like, for real. Like, come on. Ain't nobody getting no slaves from Africa. It ain't happening. And they not gonna be right. By the time you get them, they gonna be spoiled like milk, nigga. You gonna ship some fresh niggas, fresh Africans for 3 months, 90 days. They gonna still be fresh? No, nigga. These motherfuckers was kidnapping motherfuckers and selling them in South Carolina. And the motherfuckers in South Carolina was complaining. These motherfucking Cherokees are kidnapping our Indian friends and selling them in the market. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these niggas? Don't they have no coup? Because they claiming to be Indians and they claiming to be citizens at the same time. Like, there's no time that these fucking Cherokees was not citizens of the United States. As soon as they get to Arkansas, they make Arkansas into a state. Like but that was just their crypto shit. We want to get away from these niggas so we could just flood these niggas. We just want to flood these niggas one time. Here we go. And that's why I be saying, like, y'all think that the motherfucking, again, the European in the North is different than these motherfuckers coming from the South. Coming through the South, coming through Arkansas and Oklahoma and all these motherfucking Midwest crackers. They different. They different. Those are Slavs. Moravians. Coming from Catholics, motherfuckers. Catholic. See, y'all don't know that, like, the Yugoslavia and the Czechoslovakia, the motherfuckers is Catholic states. The motherfuckers is so yeah. That's all they did. So if you're not gonna sit here and take the time to figure out that these niggas done flipped the shit on the head, and that the Jesuits turned around and taught us the lie. Like, that's what you gotta understand, like, how niggas think. I went to Catholic school. I told you I got kicked out of public school. So I had to go to Catholic school. Like, I got kicked out of public school in 9th grade. So 10th grade I had to go to county school. Basically got kicked out of there, but so I had to go to like a but it was far as hell. So I had to go to like a Catholic school because I still couldn't really go back in Philly schools, right? So you learning this shit. And you learning this motherfucking everybody gotta take religion as part of it. And actually everybody gotta go to confession too, but I wasn't Catholic, so I didn't have to go to confession. We had worked that out. but they was trying to get me to do that shit. Um, but I never did. I know this shit because I see the motherfuckers do this shit. Oh, Hail Mary, Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us now in our hour of sin. Some shit. I don't know. But I watch these niggas do that shit all the time. I never did this shit, right? But that education is considered a higher education than a public school education. Whether it's propaganda, whether it's true or not, whether these kids get better jobs based upon motherfucking relationships in these churches and these Masonic organizations, that, you know what I mean? Cool. But you start to think that these Catholics is giving out better education. So now Catholic schools become the envy, you see what I'm saying, of public schools. It's just a trick. But they over here teaching, see, like, again, like, we think that it's as simple as a motherfucker. It's just war. But war is in your mind. War is in your mind. Like these Catholics, like I told y'all, when they started this shit, the Pope had just got kidnapped by Napoleon. He was kidnapped for 5 years. They didn't have any Jesuits for like 50 years. But when he got kidnapped, he said, okay, cool, let's start this again. You know what I'm saying? So now that's how they play. They're not playing to fight wars. They knew they couldn't win a war with 600 people. I mean, with 60 people or some shit the first year. That wasn't their goal. But their goal was to put a conspiracy into place to topple France. You know what I'm saying? To get rid of Napoleon. To fucking topple and control the United States government and shit. You know what I'm saying? That was their goal. Because again, like I say, like, you have to understand that they're trying to, like we say, the Russians, right? The Russians is trying to discredit democracy. Well, so is the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church is anti-democracy. The people don't have a say. You see what I'm saying? The ruler is absolute. It might be a place and time for that. I'm not saying it's not. But this is their motherfucking, this their doctrine. So a democratic system where everybody gets the right to vote, they want to show that shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? They want to show how this shit is not supposed to last. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta go back to before the Reformation. You know what I mean? Like, see, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all gotta like check out some Jesuit shit. It's like, hold on. Like, y'all gotta check out some of these Jesuits and shit. You know what I'm saying? And how they teach in their universities. How they teach that, you know, the Reformation is really the Deformation. Like, they still hate Protestants to this day. It's an ideology. They're the Church of Rome. It has nothing to do with Jesus Christ. Again, it has nothing to do with Jesus Christ. It has to do with about people and the creation of people, who control these type of people that they created. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we go to these schools, we envy these schools, we envy, you know what I mean? Like, and again, you have to understand they cryptos. So it's like they will do some shit intentionally to fuck up your shit. Because again, they got indulgences and you can be absolved. The Pope can absolve you from all your sins, and you can get an indulgence to absolve you from your past sins. I mean, from your future sins, right? The indulgence is for your future sins, and the absolution is for your old sins. And these is all manipulated. Like, I'm talking about spies and shit. Like I said, I went to Catholic school. These motherfuckers had to go to confession every fucking week. You gotta go to confession. This is spy shit. This is spy shit. This is conspiracy shit. You train motherfuckers to tell you, like your parents, what did you do today in school? Oh, I said such. Don't sound like, you know, are you forgetting anything? Oh, well, you know, I beat up my wife. Oh, you did what? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know, and I killed her by mistake. She's in the basement bleeding. What should I do? Oh well, son. Don't worry. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to give you the game of how to get rid of the body, but now they own you. Now they own you. Like, that's like, people understand, like, the Catholic Church is a place of refuge. For who? For Catholics. You know what I mean? For them Catholics doing they fucked up shit. This is a reformation to them, but this is a motherfucking this is a inquisition still. Like, they believed in Inquisition. I've heard some of these motherfuckers describe the Inquisition as a motherfucking as learned men being learned. Let's see if I can pull that up here right quick, because this shit is disgustingly great. And I'm gonna show you how y'all can get to this nigga and shit. Hold on. Now, this nigga name is Bishop Richard Williamson. Now, I'm gonna skip to I just want y'all to see how he think and shit.
The Catholics and the Protestants. And the Catholics and the Protestants agreed to stop fighting. Okay, now, how do the liberals see that? The liberals, that is religious liberty. Liberty to practice what religion you like, established in fact. It's not yet established in principle, but the simple fact that the Protestants and the Catholics agreed to stop fighting means that if you want to be a Protestant, all you've got to do is move from one of the Catholic provinces or countries to one of the Protestant. And if you're a Catholic and you're caught in a Protestant part of the world, you simply move to a Catholic part of the world. You can, by moving house, by moving to where you've got your own kind of prince, you can have what religion you like. So there's liberty in fact of religion. It's not in principle. The Protestants say everybody's got to be Protestant. The Catholics say everybody's got to be Catholic. So none of them admit liberty in principle, but the liberty is there in fact. And so this is, for the liberals, quite a step forward. Then the Enlightenment is the advance from fact to principle. Because the trouble is, if you get too used to living in peace with your Protestant neighbors, you finish up by saying, hey, you know, they play as good a game as golf as I do. They cut their front lawn just as well as I do, as we Catholics do. They clean their streets even a little better than we do. They go on the anti-abortion parades just like we do. They, you know, keep their children's noses clean even a bit better than we do. So really, what's wrong with these fellas? They're just like us. We're just like them. We're all one great slushy happy party. That's the slide from the fact to, and the problem, and the popes complained about the Peace of Westphalia. They said, watch out, watch out. If you let this, all right, maybe a standstill of the weapons was necessary, but make sure that it doesn't slide into an acceptance of what the Protestants are and what they stand for. Because if you let it slide from the fact of their existing to acknowledging the right of them to exist, it's a very easy slide to make. And that's what happened through the 18th century. The 18th century advanced from the fact of Protestantism to the principle of Protestantism.
You see that? Do you see that? So he's sitting there saying that we cannot let these niggas become a fact. They stop fighting, but we cannot let them exist. This is what they teaching today. Come on, y'all. I need y'all to understand that. This is what they teaching today. That today we still cannot let these niggas live. We don't give a fuck.
Principle of liberty. The dawn and the principle of liberty. Liberty, equality, see what the popes think of it. In particular, Pope Pius IX. The principle of liberty. So here we got the end of the beginning, and here we got you might say this was the dawn of liberty. Here then is the high noon with revolution. And of course, tyranny overthrown. Here in the United States, every statue of George III is exultantly pulled down. And over in France, the King Louis XVI has his head guillotined. He's guillotined. That was a terrible moment. Tyranny overthrown. We got rid of kings. In England, it's more subtly and more hypocritically done. The kings are still there, but the kings are powerless, so they're just sort of figureheads. But it's the effect is the same. Tyranny overthrown. We've got the continuing advance. The 19th century is the continuing advance of human rights. Oh, wonderful! We go in France from one revolution to another. The continuing advance of human rights. We've got more and more human rights. Now, of course, we've got the right to abortion. Any moment now, we've got the right to euthanasia. Any moment now, my dear friends, we're going to have the right to murder. I mean, you're in my way. You're a pesky nuisance. And I have a right to blow you away. Because you're in the way of my liberty. You are obstructing my liberty. Therefore, that gives me the right to blow you away. We're getting very close. The continuing advance of human rights. And the 20th century then is just glorious progress. Wonderful, glorious, marvelous progress. That's our 20th century, seen in the liberal perspective. So as far as the liberals are concerned, we go from superstitious darkness in the Middle Ages to glorious progress. The world is on the up and up and up and up and up. And Clinton, I mean, just like Wall Street in the last 2-3 years, it just goes up and up and up and up and up. It's got nothing to support it. You might reasonably think it's going to come crashing down at some point, but somehow they keep it up there. The foreigners are still buying American bonds, so the great big American party is still going on, and people are under this great fantasy and illusion that thanks to Clinton, no scandals are now going to touch Clinton because he's just, the economic welfare is so good. The economic situation is so good. Everybody's making such money that, the party will go on forever. There's no such thing as the party coming to an end. That's what people think today. Liberalism is wonderful. We Americans are showing the world how we're just getting better and better and more wonderful. Now, what is the Catholic angle on all of this? The Catholic view, which is in green for go. The Catholic view of this history. See, the very same events, we're going to see how the very, very same events can be read in two completely opposite ways. What was the Middle Ages? The Middle Ages was Christ enthroned. Christ was king. At least in principle. I mean, you may say that people were sinners in the Middle Ages. Of course they were. They're sinners at any time. But it's one thing to be a sinner and to admit you're a sinner. And it's quite another thing to be a sinner and to deny that you're a sinner. If you are a sinner but you admit that you're a sinner, then you're admitting the truth. You recognize the truth. And you recognize that you're not in line with the truth. But if you're proud, you refuse to recognize the truth that condemns you. And then you are, in principle, no longer recognizing the truth. So in the Middle Ages, people may have been sinners, but at least they recognized that it was Catholic. The whole world was Catholic, virtually. If you want to know whether there were sinners in the Middle Ages, read Dante. Read the Divine Comedy of Dante. He's crawling with sinners. And all of Inferno is full of them. But men have always been sinners. But at least the head was clear. The head wasn't fouled up with heresy and nonsense. At least not nearly so much as it is today. What was the Inquisition? The Inquisition was intelligent men realizing that so long as the religion is united and so long as the religion is recognized, you're not going to have big wars. The medieval wars were never big wars. Nothing like the slaughter, the barbaric slaughter of modern wars. Nothing like trenches in the First World War, or the 66 million killed in the Second World War, the bombing of Tokyo. The Middle Ages wouldn't have tolerated that by the American Air Force, or the bombing of Hamburg and Dresden by the British Air Force. The Middle Ages wouldn't have dreamt of doing any such thing. No, they'd never have dreamt of it. In those days, war was forbidden on Sunday and on the feast days. And Lent, I think there was no fighting. There was only, war was controlled. You know, a few young men dressed them up in handsome uniforms. They stuck a few heathers in their fat. They got thoroughly admired by the girls. Then off they went and sort of poked one another with a lance. Perhaps somebody got a leg broken or maybe died. Then they came home and said, we won. And everybody applauded. I mean, it was fun. War was fun. It was not wild and crazy like it is today. And then your people today have the nerve to turn around and call the Middle Ages the Dark Ages and to say that we are glorious progress, better and better and better. People are sick. They're stupid. They're crazy today. Absolutely. So, then, but what the real trouble was when the religion split.
People are sick. They're absolutely crazy today. This is what they teaching in their schools. You know what I'm saying? This is today. This nigga got cameras and shit. This is modern, nigga. This is what they're teaching, that people are sick. They're crazy. We are the enemy today, right now. Y'all don't understand this, what's going on here? Y'all don't understand what's going on here? That nigga said that the Middle Ages was Christ enthroned. Sound like a movie and shit. Sound like an epic-ass movie, nigga. When Christ ruled the world. Like, come on, nigga. You really believe that shit? Christ enthroned. That's how they talk about the Middle Ages. You niggas call this shit. He said the Europeans, the Protestants call it the Dark Ages. But we call it Christ enthroned. This nigga said, war was fun. War was fun. You hear these Catholic ass motherfuckers that go stab a couple motherfuckers. You might lose a leg, but hey, you come back. War was fun, huh? I'm sorry. See, that's the type of shit that we need to know that these niggas is doing out here. Type of games they playing out here. This motherfucker, hold on, let's keep going. I'm sorry.
With the Reformation, heresy is the trouble. It's heresy that produces war.
Because he said that the Inquisition was something taken on by a few smart men. A few smart men decided to fuck around and do the Inquisition and start burning motherfuckers at the stake and hacking motherfuckers up and all that Inquisition shit. Listen to this shit. Hold on.
So then, but the real trouble was when the religion split with the Reformation. Heresy is the trouble. It's heresy that produces wars, because heresy splits people on religion, and all real wars are about religion. If everybody's united in religion, you're not going to have any serious wars. Look at South America, Latin America. They're all Catholic countries. For 400 years, there haven't been any real serious wars in Latin America. Every now and again, a few of them put on some uniforms, and they put on a few medals, and they went off and fired a few muskets at one another, and then they came home and boasted in front of the girls. It wasn't anything serious. Nothing like the religious wars, because Latin America was united in religion. They had a few fights about a few acres of frontier or whatever it was, little things, but nothing like the wars we got in Europe, because therefore, the Middle Ages, in self-defense of the happiness and wisdom and peace of that way of life, said, look, guys, the first thing we've got to stop if we want to keep this is stop heresy. Stop heresy is the Inquisition. And that's exactly what the Inquisition was, to stop heresy. And the Inquisition is a very wise Catholic institution.
It's wise.
People today cannot understand that, because people today cannot understand the importance of heresy. Because people today cannot understand the importance of ideas, because people today cannot take thinking seriously. It's all just slush and emotion, and the hills are alive, and let's all get together and hold hands, and we'll all be happy ever after. That's the way people think today. Ideas, what are those? Nobody takes ideas seriously any longer. That's modern. Well, in the Middle Ages, they took ideas seriously, and they went to heaven. A good number of them went to heaven. A decent proportion went to heaven. Today, nobody takes ideas seriously, and practically everybody goes to hell. How can, if you can't take ideas seriously, how can you take our Lord Jesus Christ seriously? Oh, because he's so nice. Who is he? Oh, he's a man. He's the most wonderful teacher that there ever was. Is he God? With the Son of God simply means that you should get slushy about him. That's the way people think today. You agree? Son of God is just a way of saying how very, 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 very nice he was. But is this man God or isn't he? Oh, we would start fighting about that. That would start a religious war. We don't want religious wars. So we won't get into an argument whether we don't want any dogma. We don't want whether is he God or isn't he. We'll start fighting about it. Let's just all feel nice about it. And then we can all hold hands. Well, no. The Inquisition says no. The Inquisition says, is he God or isn't he? If he is, we want a Christian civilization. If he isn't, then we better get rid of him. One or the other. Of course he is. Therefore, the Inquisition picked out heresy and defended the Catholic Church, defended Catholic civilization. The Inquisition was the kingship of Christ, which you've just seen here. Christ being king over society, Christ being king over politics, king over economics, king over the arts, king over the universities, because he has a right to be. Yes. To try to tell that to people today, you might as well talk Greek. The kingship of Christ vigorously defended.
Vigorously.
And perfectly reasonably.
Personally reasonably.
But the liberals tell non-stop lies about the Inquisition, about how all the wickedness, the torture, they talk nonsense about one of the victims of the Inquisition.
Nonsense.
Reformation. How does the Catholics, for the Catholics, of course, the Reformation was a disaster. Instead, the Reformation was not the end of the beginning, it was the beginning of the end.
Come on now, do you see this? Do you see how they think about this shit? It's a difference here, bro. It's a big difference. They don't look at us like we look at them. We the enemy to these niggas. Y'all gotta wake up. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference here, bro. It's a big difference. Like, we are the enemy to these niggas. He think the Reformation was a good thing. He think the Inquisition was some shit by some learned men. You see that? Some motherfucking learned men. That's the type of teachers these are the teachers that they're breaking out. These teachers is more gangster than these fucking niggas on the internet. You see what I'm saying? You hear how these niggas is talking to their students and shit, putting this shit into their ears. And this is Georgetown. This is Notre Dame. These are these most elite ass schools and shit. And y'all fuck niggas scared to death. And these niggas out here bringing warriors and shit, at least having a warrior mentality. Motherfuckers that don't feel bad about lying to y'all niggas because y'all motherfuckers is the enemy. You hear what he's saying? The enemy to them niggas and shit. He said that the motherfuckers was so smart to go and do the Inquisition. They was a bunch of learned men, smart motherfuckers that gave a fuck. You know what I mean? To burn niggas at the stake, to hit niggas with motherfucking the cattails and shit, to whip niggas and chain niggas and flail niggas. He said that was learned men. You know what I mean? You hear this fuck shit? This is what we up against. Exactly. This is what we up against. You know, this is the shit they teach in their schools. This is the shit that we're trying to compete against. We can't compete against a conspiracy. It's impossible. We gotta do our own fizzle. We gotta defeat the conspiracy. Once you know the shit is the shit, leave it. Okay, cool. We got you. We got you now. We see it. We on your heels. We gonna work it out. The brothers always work it out. We ain't tripping. But that's all they doing. They doing crypto shit. He's sitting there, well, you know what I mean? Well groomed, very polite. He didn't curse at all. Did he curse? But he spit so much venom. How many people came in and out that couldn't take what that man was saying? How many motherfuckers walked in here and was like, oh my gosh, what is he doing? And left. At that motherfucker that didn't curse a word, didn't roll up a blunt, didn't hit a blunt at all, huh? Didn't tell you to take a drink at all, huh? But he ready to kill all y'all Protestants, Christians, Jews alike. Said it was a good thing. You see how polite these niggas get? See how proper these motherfuckers get when they talking about your destruction and shit? And he's the father. This is a priest. This is a priest. You see what I'm saying? Y'all got a bunch of weak ass niggas out here and shit acting like they gonna do something. And these motherfuckers in school every day talking about your destruction, talking about stealing your land, trying to fuck around and take over the world to enthrone Christ. They want to put Christ back on the throne. And these fuck niggas is helping them and shit. Niggas is crazy as shit. Fucking not even paying attention and shit. These motherfuckers are still at war, nigga, and you are the target. We are the target, nigga. I never seen some motherfucker that happy. He said we can't even live together. The Pope said, don't get too comfortable with these niggas. Y'all can't live together. Okay, cool. They had a treaty in 1638. They said, all right, cool. The Protestants and the Catholics, we're gonna stop fighting. If you're a Catholic town, stay Catholic. If you're a Protestant town, stay Protestant. But the Pope said, yeah, okay. But don't get too comfortable with that. Because them niggas is out of order and we're gonna bring them back. That's how they always think it. That's how they thinking to this day. They want to enthrone Christ on your motherfucking ass. They want to motherfucking reprimand your ass. They want to motherfucking inquisitive on your ass. Like, you know, like this is what they teach in their universities. And we got these fuck niggas distracting us from the truth. We got these fuck niggas playing Asian ass games, and these niggas is over here having war fucking strategies and getting credits for the shit, getting degrees in war, getting degrees in subterfuge and sabotage, counterintelligence and shit from reputable ass motherfucking universities and shit. From Notre Dame in fucking Georgetown. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't thinking a place named Georgetown is some Catholic shit. It's George, right? Because y'all ain't paying attention. These niggas gotta sleep, man. You hear this motherfucker, just so much venom in these niggas' heart. He hate all y'all niggas. White, black, candy stripe. He don't give a fuck. You are infidel to these niggas. You are stopping Christ from being enthroned. He waiting for a few smart men. He didn't say brave men. He didn't say gangster niggas. He didn't say killers. He said it was a few smart men, a few intellectual men that decided that this was going to be enough of that shit. That's how he thinking. He just waiting for the intellectuals to decide, for the subterfuge and this fucking conspiracy to subside. And we out here sleepwalking. Niggas sleepwalking. Scared to point out the motherfucking the enemy and shit. Scared to call a spade a spade. They not afraid. These motherfuckers filming this shit, putting this shit online. If you missed the class, hey, well, you can go online and check it out, nigga. That's how they treating this shit. The point of it is, these motherfuckers must go. That's how they seeing this shit. Did you miss today's lesson? Today's lesson was, these motherfuckers must go. Ain't they from here? They must go. The fuck we care? These Jesuits don't give a fuck. They liars. They cheaters. Like I'm saying, like, you think these motherfuckers will say half of the shit that he just said to niggas? No, because y'all can't take it. Niggas wouldn't sit back and let a motherfucker and let him spill his fucking beans. This shit is important, to know your enemy, to know what you up against, know what these motherfuckers is willing to do. These motherfuckers is heroes to these niggas. These motherfuckers, I mean, like, you have to understand. They in Georgetown talking about the spy is the hero. Oh, that nigga vicious. That nigga, he's a bishop. One, first of all, he ain't no fucking regular ass fucking priest. He a bishop, and he vicious as hell. He vicious as hell. He don't like none of y'all motherfuckers. None of us motherfuckers. He don't have no qualms about it and shit. And why should they? They at war. Motherfuckers say, oh, well, they could be nice Christians, and he might clean his lawn, and he might, keep his kids clean and all this shit. They could be good people. Nope. We're not gonna let y'all believe it. That's what he said. The Pope said we are not gonna let them believe it. Do not let these niggas appear to be good people at all. I don't give a fuck if they brush their hair, if they brush their teeth, if they nicer than you. We're going to make the image worse. This shit is war, man. They sent all these motherfuckers. See, like, and that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Like, it's motherfuckers with that mindset that I worry about. I'm not worried about a motherfucking nigga that's true. But that nigga with that posh ass fucking accent, he don't sound like a. Did he sound like an Italian? You hear this crypto? See what I'm saying? That's why you gotta understand this crypto Catholic shit, this crypto motherfucking kill us all shit. He sound like a posh ass British nobleman, like somebody he know is in Parliament right now. His brother's in Parliament, nigga. You wouldn't expect a British man, to be talking like a motherfucking Catholic, cause Britain ain't Catholics. Why he got that posh ass British accent and he talking about kill all Protestants? Obviously, he grew up in Britain, the Protestant motherfucking epicenter. Y'all gotta understand this shit, bro. These motherfuckers they not taking this shit like we taking this shit. This is war to them. He got a British accent and he talking about he a King Catholic and shit. You know what I mean? You King Catholic and you out here raised in Protestant heaven and shit. Raised in Elizabethan fucking era and shit. But you the biggest motherfucking kill all yeah, I mean, like, this is how they thinking. And they did this here in America. They done got these crypto ass Indians, these fake ass Cherokees that's Catholics, and they done sent all these $5 Indians is from fucking Catholics, nigga. Show me a $5 Indian that ain't a Catholic, and I'm gonna show you a Moravian. I'm gonna show you a crypto Catholic. I guarantee you. Show me a $5 Indian that ain't a fucking Catholic. That didn't come from one of these motherfucking Germanic, Slavic fucking states run by the Catholics. I be telling y'all niggas, it's different niggas in the city and in the suburbs. We don't be seeing these motherfucking white boys, the real white boys. The motherfuckers live. You gotta go to the Walmart. You gotta go out in the suburbs and just go sit in the Walmart. You'll see the real white boys. Not these motherfuckers in the city that go to school with niggas that be half black and talking that hip shit, that be eating Similac and got steroids in they fucking food like niggas, and they be getting fat asses like niggas and shit. No. The regular motherfuckers that be having sex with their kids, that be touching on their motherfucking children and shit. You don't never see them niggas and shit. And they the motherfuckers that came with this church shit. They the motherfuckers that get these good educations and shit. Cause they zombies. Like, that's what we gotta respect the fact. Like the nigga said, he had to make up shit to confess. You know what I'm saying? He had to make up shit to confess. Because you gotta confess. You can't go to this school without having a confession. I was in 11th grade though, so I was a little older than the motherfucking average little nigga. So I wasn't gonna do it, and it wasn't gonna make me do it. I didn't give a fuck. I'm not Catholic. I mean, y'all, I say non-Catholics can go to the Catholic school, right? Well, cool. I'm not Catholic. You know, and I have lots of respect for the motherfucking Virgin Mary and that concept. The God is a woman concept. The mother of God is a woman. I have definitely lots of respect for that concept. But I ain't no Catholic. And I fucks with the universalism of Catholicism. And I understand what it is. But I'm not gonna do no confessions. I ain't doing none of that shit. Fuck that. And that's they spy shit. They grow niggas up, raise niggas to be, or like, this is your confession, like a psychologist. This is your motherfucker you can spill your beans to. You know what I'm saying? But who's to say that he's not using that shit now? Now he's going to use that shit to take the upper hand, because you just heard what he said. He's at war. He's pretending to be a motherfucking priest. He's a motherfucking soldier. He's at war. Like, it seems good. Like, okay, cool. Maybe he is a priest. No, nigga. He ain't no priest. He's at war. These motherfuckers talking about something. Take a few smart men. You can't be all emotional about Jesus, about the Lord. You gotta be ready. Like, you gotta be ready to go to war. That's how these niggas are saying, acting all prompt and prissy and shit. And half these niggas is scared to talk about some real shit. And these niggas spend $30,000, $50,000 a semester to hear a nigga spit that real shit. That's what I'm saying. It's the difference, man. Motherfuckers can't handle the truth. That's the last thing niggas want is the truth. They don't want to know what's really going on out here. They want to believe in the movies. They want to believe in the fairy tales. But it's some motherfucking niggas that got a bankroll that's here to play with your mind. Like it's like, again, I'm reading these niggas shit. I'm into these niggas, all this crypto shit. I want to know where all these niggas at. And I'm telling you, all of this shit is mental shit. He's talking about ideas. There's people, you know what I'm saying? Niggas willing to fight and defend ideas. And these motherfuckers don't have one. These niggas that's leaders can't create a paradigm. They can't bring us back to our paradigm. So we can never defeat these niggas. You can never defeat these niggas. They own the paradigm. They own our social structure. They are the social engineers and shit. And y'all niggas is reinforcing their paradigm. You reinforcing some Jesuit shit. Yeah, everybody pushing Cherokees and shit because this is their shit. They made it up. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta shit. Sometimes you gotta do some motherfucking shit that ain't funny, that ain't sexy, that ain't cool. Sit there and listen to these motherfuckers talk about what they really think of you and shit. Be a fly on the wall sometimes. If you could, be a fly on the wall and shit. And just listen. This shit ain't, them motherfuckers is a million miles away. He ain't gonna do nothing to you. Stop being afraid of this shit. But we need to know how these motherfuckers is really feeling. We need to learn what these motherfuckers is learning in these fancy ass schools and shit. Cause it ain't just about us, nigga. It's about the Indian way. It's about everything that you get in America that you can't get nowhere else. You don't get freedom in England until these niggas come to America. You don't get freedom in France until you come to America. Okay? There's no concept of liberty. That's a new concept. That's 1600 shit. That's shit that you get when you come to America and you see that everybody got shit and the women own property. So these motherfuckers don't have nothing. They come here and they try to hate on our shit. Everybody, you know what I mean? Like, you can worship however you want to worship and shit. Niggas at Thanksgiving ain't say no grace. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, okay, cool, you gotta pray to the beaver. You gotta pray to, no, nigga. It was a different type of situation. Everybody had a voice. Everybody in the clan had a say. This is some American shit. And it's supposed to be that way because everybody ain't human. Everybody don't get access to the God shit. And these Catholics realized that shit and they took advantage of that shit. He trying again, like, we thinking that it's personal. It's personal, but they want all motherfuckers. They want Christ to be enthroned on your motherfucking ass. If a nigga could dig that shit, Christ ruling on your motherfucker, Christ ruling the world on your ass or some shit. And these niggas is willing to kill, steal, and betray to achieve it. Peace to that guys though, bro. I'm just saying, man, this shit is getting serious out here, bro. It's a serious time out here, bro. We can't have this counterfeit shit. We can't be out here pushing the lie. Cause you gonna get caught up. Niggas know the lie now. I want the enemy to know to know the lie. So that way if a fuck nigga try to come with the lie, he gonna cut his head off with the shit. Don't even push the lie, nigga. Sharpen your motherfucking sword, nigga. Get into the truth. We not pushing no lies, no myths. Niggas just don't need to be down with some lying ass Indians and shit. Some crypto ass Catholics and shit that's fighting a war for their motherfucking, for their created creatures that ain't got nothing to do with us. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all think that Bill Gates is down with the Royal Society. Them Gates niggas, They on some other shit. Okay, you know what I mean? These motherfuckers like he going into Catholic countries and shit with them vaccines. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these niggas know what's going on, bro. Like y'all don't understand what's really going on. A lot of niggas know what's going on and shit. A lot of these motherfuckers ain't real. They don't supposed to be here. They're not supposed to be breeding. The sun don't want them to breed. This shit crazy, bro. Trust me. Trust me. That's like the Pope. The Pope don't want no abortion. He don't want nobody to die out this motherfucker. Like, not to say you can or can't do it. I'm just to say, like, you heard the nigga and shit. You know what I mean? They want to kill you if you ain't with this shit. You know what I mean? But you can't kill yourself fucking with these niggas and shit. They can kill you. That's that property shit. Like, and it, I like again, we don't know how motherfuckers could be brainwashed to still live in this type of fucking weird ass lie, this weird ass existence in the 20th century where motherfuckers liberty is crazy, but that's what we up against. Y'all got niggas don't respect that shit. Y'all think everybody gonna be tough and shit. Y'all think that this nigga ain't gonna be sitting there wearing a motherfucking a dress, well cut British accent speaking ass niggas trying to kill us all. Y'all motherfuckers is tripping, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's cool. This where we get off at. This where the motherfucking, this where the ones come in at. This where the ones connect. This is where you get off at. It's about, you know you a God, we are gods. We gonna be God out this motherfucker. This shit ain't for everybody. This is where some niggas get off. You gonna be a fake Indian or you gonna be an Indios. This is where some niggas get off, dog. I understand this shit. Some of these niggas, this shit ain't for you. This shit ain't for you. You know what I mean? Like again, and that's why niggas is caught up. Like I tell you all the time and shit. A motherfucker telling you what he don't do. I don't do this. I don't do that. I could show you a bunch of psychopaths that don't do half the shit you talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta stop confusing a motherfucker's mouth for his motherfucking moves. I hate to say this shit hundred times, but we don't. But we get a disconnect somewhere along the fucking line. We forget that these motherfuckers is here to steal our shit. We just believe in these motherfuckers. We believe in these motherfuckers and shit. And again, like I say, like in 2021, why is he so hard? Why is these niggas still going so hard to save souls? Because I'm gonna show you videos where he don't believe this shit. He's gonna tell you what they all know, that it's going to be a degradation of this shit. Like where we at right now. This nigga talking about this shit in the 90s and shit. And you know what I mean, he upset. Like, you know, we could have saved more souls or some shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, y'all still trying to save souls? Like, is this why do you want the world to be Catholic again? Why are these niggas still fighting this war for Catholicism, crypto? This is what we gotta think about. This is a brainwashing. These ain't real people. Y'all don't understand this shit. Y'all want to think, okay, cool, whoopty whoopty whoop. Some of these motherfuckers ain't real people. They will grab you and place you and put you somewhere. You wake up, motherfucker will be your dad and be your mom, and you just will play along with this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many motherfuckers send their kids to military school? Send their kids off to boarding school? These elites, these wealthy ass motherfuckers that gotta have money to send their kids off to boarding school, send their kids off to military school, little babies, little kids, little cave babies, little baby goats. What they doing in these military schools? But brainwashing a motherfucker, raising a motherfucking child so that way he won't depart from it. What else they doing to these niggas? We don't have that same type of mentality. We not sending our kids away to go live with some other motherfuckers 24/7 to be fully indoctrinated. But that's all you get. St. Joe's and such and such prep and all these niggas, these fly schools and shit. They overnight schools. These niggas is boarding schools and shit. They get your kids all the time, 24 hours a day, nigga. They brainwashing your kids. They touching on these kids. They manipulating these kids. They got these kids confessing shit that they ain't even do. You know how much that's a mind fuck? Like I said, we already talked about this shit before. Like it seemed like the bad kids get all the attention and shit, right? Motherfuckers got you making up a sin just so you could fit in. Got you see what I'm saying? This is an indoctrination. So you got, this is MK Ultra, mind control, nigga. This is how they raising their kids. This is how they raising these motherfuckers. These quote unquote elites, British accent murderers. You know what I'm saying? Genocidal maniacs and shit. Motherfucker talk about some war was fun. War was fun. War was fun. You might lose a leg or an arm, but you'll come back and be the man and the girls, and probably ain't never kiss a girl in his life. And these is the motherfuckers that you wouldn't even look at. That's why we telling you, like, this shit ain't no war. It ain't no fair fight. None of these niggas gonna fight. It's not what y'all think. They not looking to fight. They looking to be smart men, to be in, you know what I mean? They looking to do some crypto shit. They looking to fuck us up in paperwork. To wake everybody up one day and all these niggas is Negro, black, colored, and Cherokee. And then Cherokees is motherfucking is gonna be Catholics. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when you attach to a fuck ass organization, right? A fuck ass church, right? Them motherfuckers, they got long term plans. You know what I mean? 30 years from now, they can move the goalposts. Like again, like how do you know what I mean? How do you expel every black person from the town and shit, from the state? You know what I'm saying? First, they had to entice the niggas to come there, and then they enticed them to come there. And now, since niggas is here, we can make it a state because we got niggas here. Because the niggas, the people that's called Arkansas, that the French call Arkansas, right? That the Americans call Ozark, right? Are real people. They call guapos. And you can see the term guapo. I didn't change that term. That's how they pronounce it. Guapos. And like I say, those people are connected to the mound builders. No fugazi. So the people from Arkansas is black people. And they was the niggas like, yeah, cool, they can come here. And then they did the bait and switch. Like that's all they do with niggas. They go and do the bait and switch and shit. Oh, we all gonna be Cherokees. All right, fuck it. What's Cherokee? What I mean, we can get paper. I mean, we can get money. We can sell the land back to the government, and we can get this trust. Cool. All right, cool. We all gotta be Cherokees. All right, cool. Well, guess what? Now we all gotta be a part of this group, this Cherokee group. Like what? Yeah, and we already sent the paperwork, and everybody that had to signed it. Like, wait a minute. Like that's how quick that shit work. Soon as you give these niggas an inch, they gonna take them out. Soon as you you just recognize a motherfucker. That's a half-breed Indian. You just recognize him. Cool. This y'all chief? Y'all sent him here? All right, cool. What's up, chief? We show you the respect. This nigga go and sell out the whole motherfucking shit. This should be ridiculous to me. Soon as you let a motherfucker in, they go sell the whole shit. Niggas get BAs. You know what I mean? Like for real, niggas get BAs, get bachelors in assassinations and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker he had a concentration in motherfucking psychological warfare and shit. And we not even knowing this shit. I mean, niggas ain't under illusion. It's real shit. That's real shit. Like we gotta understand all the shit. That's what I'm saying. Like all the shit that the niggas that we seen and it's not You know what I'm saying? Like again, they love niggas. Everybody love niggas. We not gonna deny that. We not denying that. And France is not like a France in a Catholic church, in a Catholic school, in a Catholic thing. I tell you, Napoleon kidnapped the fucking the Pope and set this whole shit off. So it's like, everybody love niggas, man. All over the world. That's why niggas come to America and shit, because they hear the fucking magical ass Negroes and shit. This is the thing. We are the trend. We are the best thing ever created in life. But, I mean, you go over Europe and shit, you're a commodity. It's less magical ass Negroes over there. You the shit. That's all that's happening. Racism is an American thing. We can trace this shit. I know it seems so. I be making this shit seem so easy. I don't apply shit, fuck shit. But we can trace this shit. Right. I mean, that's what oh my God, I hate when niggas don't get that shit. I hate when niggas don't get that shit. Pardon my language if I gotta reset the shit. But I hate when niggas don't get that. This motherfucker will be using the King's English sounding so professional. You let him and shit. Hold on one second. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers will kill us all if we let these niggas and shit. If we gave these motherfuckers an inch, they be on us till death, nigga. Wouldn't give us a second. Nice ass motherfucking nigga. Type of motherfucker you let in your house and shit. You know what I'm saying? Type of motherfucker that you let your guard down, cause we not knowing. These motherfuckers done rocked us to sleep and shit. With this niceness and shit. With these fuck niggas and shit. In a dress. And his mentality is the Inquisition was a good thing. These people today are stupid. They don't know shit. We should kill them all. Isn't that what he said? You know what I'm saying? We should kill them all. If we kill them all, then we'll be happy. That's how it sounds to me. I didn't hear nothing else. But see, some motherfuckers didn't even hear that because they just heard his accent and they looked at his appearance and they thinking, well, he's got to be saying something on the up and up. Like, you will never hear this nigga. Like, he didn't say Negroes. He said liberals. He didn't say Negroes, man. He said liberals. You know what I'm saying? This is that type of war. That's what I be trying to tell y'all too. Like, a lot of this shit, we get caught up in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a real war. This is a real war. You know what I mean? And everybody don't hate our people, bro. That's a lie. We are the most loved motherfuckers in the world. Ain't nobody selling faster than an American Negro and shit, than American Indian. Whether it's food, clothes, or music. The American Negro is selling off the shelf, nigga. Anywhere, everywhere. Motherfuckers don't know English, but they know the American Negro's lyrics. So let's not believe the hype, my nigga. Let's not believe the hype. Cause it's hype. That's all that shit is. It's hype. Everybody love us. We are the gods, nigga. It's our shit. We don't dress like nobody on the planet, but everybody on the planet dress like us. Everybody on the planet dress like us. This nigga crazy. Everybody on the planet dressed like us, act like us. Come to America to want to be like us. How you hate niggas and shit? And you want to hang with niggas. You go to the club with niggas. You listen to niggas' music and shit. How you hate niggas and shit? Everybody that left America, like she said earlier, everybody leave America, go around the country, and the motherfuckers fall in love. Except in Africa. They go to Europe, and the motherfuckers be happy as shit. South America, they at home. Like, what the fuck? Everywhere these niggas go, motherfuckers is happy to see an American nigga, American Indian. That's just, I don't know. That's just what I see, you know? And then, like I say, when you come here, everybody want to, like, if you got some rich white boys, they going to have at least one cool nigga in their group. He might not be a cool nigga to us, but he a cool nigga to them. You know what I'm saying? We the most loved motherfuckers in the world. It's an obsession. It's an obsession, nigga. It's an obsession. It's an addiction to the gods, to the ones, to the true and living, to motherfuckers that can do shit that you can only imagine. Motherfuckers that can do shit that's magical. That's what they love. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, the real Negroes that was quote unquote slaves in the beginning, they was tricking all them white boys, had them tricked, doing magic shit to them niggas and shit, talking to the seeds and making it rain on these motherfuckers and shit. White boys is amazing and shit. Farming is magic. Everything that you can read in a book, my nigga, is magic. Motherfuckers turn lead into gold every day, nigga. It's called what's the shit called? The fake gold and shit. I can't think of the shit. I don't fuck with it. But yeah, it's fake gold out here. Niggas turn lead into gold every day, my nigga. Niggas have mastered electricity. That used to be considered magic, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? All this shit that these motherfuckers study in these schools and shit is magic. You just don't respect the magi. You don't respect the God. But everything we do around this bitch is magic and shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Don't give up on yourself. That's what they want you to believe. They want you to believe that a motherfucker don't like you. That's what I'm saying. Like, all of this shit where, like, you know, Negroes is planning to kill whites. Like, see, here's the thing. Like, this is the funny shit. Like, I talk about the Negro laws and shit in Virginia, where they kick the black people out the cities and shit, and they start doing segregation. What they're not talking about, they don't mention, is that they only kick the niggas in the city out after the niggas in the city killed everybody. Because these niggas is not niggas, they Indians. So what happened was, one day the Indians came into the town, and some of them slept in the town overnight. They stayed at different people's houses, and they you know, they was at bars, whatever. But it was some of them in the town, a lot of them in the town at night. The next day, a lot more Indians came into the town too. And what they did was, a nigga gave the sign, and they killed everybody. That's called the Powhatan War, okay? So after that, they still was having Indians sleeping in town. So the governor was like, listen, yo, they just killed us. Did y'all just see the sneak attack? They killed everybody. Y'all letting these niggas sleep in town. They could do the same shit again. We can't have Indians sleep in town. That's where they got that from. But again, who is these fuck Indians that still want to sleep in town now that we at war? So we all know who they is. They the Whack-A-Macs, but that's a different conversation. But yeah, they didn't just say niggas can't come around us. Them niggas will starve to death. Do you think Thanksgiving is a joke? You ever heard of the starving times? The motherfuckers was digging up dead bodies in Virginia. Fuck Massachusetts. In Virginia. Them niggas ain't just cannibals. Them niggas digging up dead bodies. Old motherfuckers that died 6 months ago, a year ago. Anything that got flesh on it, we gonna dig it up. Niggas had diseases. Niggas had cholera. Niggas died of fucking anything. They don't care. We gonna eat them. That's what these fuck ass niggas was doing when they got to Virginia and shit. So yeah, they need Indians in town. They need Indians because Indians got storage rooms full of corn, beans, and squash. I mean, again, like it's like a nigga got like everything is about perception in life. You know what I'm saying? Everything is about perception, bro. Everything is about perception. Like that was the illest thing about the shit that I just showed y'all. If y'all didn't see it, the dude broke down the history of the shit. He said, "Here's the fair shit. Some niggas is gonna call this shit the Middle Ages. That's a fair term. That's a politically correct term." Then he said, "This is what the liberals are gonna call it. The liberals are gonna call the Middle Ages the Dark Ages." You see what I'm saying? And then he said, "Okay, cool. This is what we Catholics call the Middle Ages, and what they call the Dark Ages, we call it Christ enthroned." It's the same fucking time period. It's just perception. It's just perception. They called it the Reformation. He called it the beginning of the end. It's the same time. It's the same situation. It's just the perception. They call it the Inquisition. He called it the period of enlightened men. When enlightened men took control of their situation. So this is all a perception game. This is a mind war. You know what I'm saying? They're going to sit here and teach one level of the shit, but he perceives it in a totally different way. They're going to tell you one thing in history, and they're going to allow you to perceive it a totally different way. And that perception is based upon social engineering. Like I say, like the illest thing that they ever did to niggas is told us that a Yugoslavian is not a Slav and a West Indian ain't an Indian. Like that's how they got us so mind fucked. They don't have to go here and remove the Indians. They don't have to remove the Slavs from Yugoslavia. They can just change the perception. So now a West Indian ain't an Indian and a Yugoslavian ain't a Slav. So it's just about perception. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that motherfuckers don't like you and you feed everybody. You got your corn is a staple food around the world. You got your cotton is the motherfucking staple crop around the world. So you saying about how motherfuckers treat you? I mean, again, I say I've never left the country, so I don't know how motherfuckers treat niggas in the Rome. But I mean, you know, my parents have left the country and shit. You know, they talk about how it's fun to them and shit like that. That's cool. You know. But again, like, here's the thing I'm saying to niggas, like, what do niggas want? What do you want them off? You want to move to the Congo and be president? See, that's how they got niggas fucked up. All these niggas want to be African kings, but the niggas in Africa ain't kings. The white man made the African kings. So we want to go to Africa. We think that Africa is going to be some type of kingdom for niggas in America when they're not even a kingdom for the caveman in Africa. You know what I mean? But he might be on a different situation though. You know what I mean? See, yeah, here we go. He on a different. My bad. He on a different situation though. It's cool. We could dig into that. You know, it's 2.5 hours time today. But yeah, he in a different situation. You know what I mean? He in a different situation. Like I said, I can understand how Jews feel. Like you a Hebrew, you wake up with an L every day. No matter how you shake it, you gonna wake up with an L. You a Hebrew. So when you say our people and all this stuff shit, you have to really differentiate yourself from the Indians. We already had this conversation. I'm surprised you popped up, but yeah, you're not in the same conversation. Like, you know, with real people. Like, yeah, like you have a diaspora, like where niggas be kicking you all out of every city and every state. You know what I'm saying? In every country in Europe and all that types of shit. So y'all be cryptos and y'all be underground and shit. But that ain't got nothing to do with the Indian and shit. You know what I mean? Because if you again, you guys chosen people, so you got a chosen land, it's yours, and it's not American. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's like these niggas is brainwashed. These niggas is like is sick, sad, depressed ass niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? These niggas sick, sad, depressed ass niggas and shit. You know what I mean? Like you listen to this whole shit. It's sad, it's depressed. You know what I mean? It's depressed. It's some colonizer shit. It's actually some colonizer shit. Like I'm saying, like the Jewish motherfuckers is some colonizers and shit. And not to say Indians ain't go around us and civilize the world, all this shit. Not to say all of that. But the Jewish niggas is modern day colonizers too and shit. That's what we saying. Like these motherfuckers don't take a promised land and be good with that. They want to rule the whole world and they want us to be down with them and shit. I mean, again, I don't have nothing to do with y'all niggas and shit. Like y'all niggas, again, y'all got a promised land. The Jews got a promised land. What is y'all doing here and shit? Why y'all trying to fuck around and worry about us? Like we are not y'all people. Y'all people are lost. When y'all find them, y'all should go back and go take your shit. And if since I'm saying like, see that, but that's the mentality of these Jewish, of these crypto Hebrews and shit. You know what I mean? Like a nigga really want world domination and shit. Like them motherfuckers want to take over the world and shit. They won't go deal with the crypto Jew living in Israel. They gonna just give up and just say some shit like, yeah, well, we supposed to rule the world. Nigga, start with your homeland. Why you mad at us? Cause we starting where we at. We starting with the homeland, and these motherfuckers want to start with the world and shit. They can't go handle their own business. Can't go clean up their own house. They want to start with the world and supposed to get us to follow them and shit. Some conveniently lost ass niggas and shit. You ever see some conveniently lost niggas and shit? Cause there's a lot of Hebrews and shit. So how fuck lost is y'all motherfuckers and shit? You know what I mean? These motherfuckers is everywhere and everybody chat in every group, every community. How lost is y'all niggas and shit? And how long y'all gonna be lost or play lost? You know what I mean? Pretend to be lost before y'all go do something about your shit, about this world domination shit. Go do something about the shit. Y'all ain't gonna do shit. Y'all gonna keep playing possum, keep acting like you lost, keep popping up in motherfuckers' chats, pushing some crash dummy shit. Want a nigga to go fight for some niggas that ain't gonna go fight for themselves and shit. Some superhero ass niggas on the corner and shit that ain't gonna get a plane ticket and be superheroes, wear the shit on the homeland and shit. Niggas that'll fight some niggas and shit, but wouldn't fight the motherfuckers sitting on their land and shit. What is the purpose, nigga? What is the purpose, nigga? What are you doing here and shit, nigga? There's some niggas on your land and shit. Why don't you take that fancy suit, that little WWE wrestling ass shit you got, and go to fucking Israel, nigga? Cause y'all niggas ain't gonna do shit but do some crash dummy shit. Try to get us to go fight y'all shit that y'all ain't gonna go fight for while y'all playing possum. I never seen so many lost motherfuckers make so much noise and shit. You know what I mean? You ever see so many lost motherfuckers so loud and shit? These motherfuckers pop up everywhere. Loud as a motherfucker. It's supposed to be lost and shit. Nigga, stop it. Why don't y'all make some noise in Israel? Motherfucker say he gonna take over the world and shit. Nigga, take over your block, motherfucker. Don't put us in that shit. Don't come riding the nigga wave. Cause ain't nobody selling no Jewish music and shit. This ain't no Jew niggas ain't eating no matzo balls and shit. This ain't no Indian. This ain't no Indian Jewish community, cause we not eating no matzo balls. We ain't fucking with no leavened bread. You know what I'm saying? Peace to the goddesses. You know what I mean? These niggas got they leavened bread ass shit. All dressed up with nowhere to go and shit ass niggas and shit. You know what I mean, nigga? Why don't you find somewhere to go, nigga? Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas be getting dressed up and shit to stand on the corner and shit and act tough. And I know y'all tough. Y'all gonna kill me. I get it. But there's some people sitting on your promised land. You know what I mean? There's some people that's in the way of your destiny. And y'all fuck niggas over here and shit. Get out of here and shit, nigga. Leave us alone and shit. Stop playing possum. Stop hiding and shit. Shout out to Standing Rock. You know, stop playing possum and shit, nigga. These motherfuckers over here playing possum and shit, acting like they lost. Nigga, we see you on the corner, nigga. We hear you with your funny ass names and shit, nigga. Now go do something and shit, nigga. You know what I mean? Instead, they want to be Americans. Instead, they want to go fight the whole war. They want to fight the whole world and shit. Meanwhile, the promised land, you know what I mean? These niggas ain't doing shit for Jesus to come back or the Messiah, because they supposed to be in the temple. They supposed to be building the temple. But no, these motherfuckers is dressed up like comic superheroes and shit, standing on the corner trying to steal America and shit. The fuck out of here, nigga. Confused ass Negroes and shit. You ain't no magical ass Negro and shit, nigga. Fuck out of here. I don't know why these niggas come around here and shit. This shit. Think somebody gonna be a crash dummy for some Hebrews and shit. What we supposed to do for y'all niggas and shit? Huh? They're like, yo, y'all niggas is brave and shit. Y'all niggas is braves. Yeah, we know it, nigga. Why don't y'all go be some fucking braves or go get this here some courage and shit? All up in our motherfucking world and shit. Y'all need to stop this shit. Y'all need to stop because it's very disrespectful to your God. You know what I mean? Y'all some ungrateful ass fucking niggas and shit. A motherfucker gave you a promise and shit. Gave you a promised land, and y'all fuck niggas don't want it. Y'all fuck niggas ain't gonna move an inch, ain't gonna raise a finger to get the shit. And y'all wanna come around here and think we gonna give y'all some respect and shit. Yeah, you right. Talk your shit. That's what y'all Hebrews be doing, spitting nonsensical verbiage that profit no one. What the fuck y'all done profited nigga with a 12 tribe chart? Where's the money off of that? What has it profited us to be free, finding out that some Dominicans is fucking Hebrews? What the fuck does that do for me? Finding out that some fucking Asians is Hebrews, some cave ass Mexicans is Hebrews and shit. Man, this is crazy. Our people and shit, nigga. Your people is weak as fuck and they lost. Why you acting like you know where your people at? If you know where your people at, you should go talk to your people, nigga. We Indians around this bitch. What is the problem? Go talk to your people. Go find the lost sheep so y'all can go to the promised land. You ungrateful ass nigga. This nigga's ungrateful ass shit. And you tough. Like, y'all don't believe in God? I wish the nigga would make a promise to me and I'll be over here complaining to some Indians about my God's promises shit. Y'all niggas weak as shit, man. Get out of here. Y'all niggas is weak. I'm gonna sit here and talk about niggas spewing motherfucking nonsense. Nigga, show me a Hebrew dressed up in a funny suit that's profiting somebody, asking for donations or got a hat out on the corner and shit. Like, these niggas is coming to perform. Real spit. These niggas come dressed up to perform and they got the hat out. They pass the hat around and they get their donations and shit, nigga. Fuck y'all talking about and shit, nigga. Everybody that got that Hebrew funny shit, you got a Hebrew suit. Put your Hebrew suit off until you wake up in Israel, nigga. When you wake up in Israel, put that shit on, nigga. Show them niggas that shit. Don't show us this shit, nigga. Cause we seen that shit, nigga. It's called the Ultimate Warrior. The Undertaker. We ain't seen all them costumes y'all niggas is rocking and shit, nigga. Shit ain't fancy to us. Go take that shit on the road, man. Take it to the promised land. Take it to the home team, nigga. Shit, niggas dressed like Christmas trees and shit. Niggas got all types of bells and whistles hanging off their shit. Hanging off their gear and shit. I want my shit with the bells. Yeah, nigga. I want my shit with the bells. Ding. Fuck out of here, nigga. Y'all niggas is weak as shit. I can't deal with y'all niggas. I can't deal with y'all niggas and shit. I can't deal with no weak ass niggas. No ungrateful ass niggas and shit. Fuck you want me to do for you? I'm God, but I'm not your God. Fuck out of here. Your God made you a promise, nigga. Go keep it. Make him keep that shit. Get out my motherfucking house. Spit nonsensical ass information and shit. You know what I mean? Like these motherfucking Jews ass niggas. These niggas is the ones that don't that will never believe that they wasn't a slave. They want the Bible to be so true that they're gonna defend slavery. They're gonna defend motherfucking prophecies and shit, but they won't go defend the promised land. Cool, nigga, all that shit is true. Now go get your shit. What happened? What part don't you go get your shit? Oh yeah, the part where you sit back on your hands and you wait for 444,000 fucking niggas to crack the sky, right? They gotta sit on your hands religion and shit. I'm cool. Yeah, fuck out of here. They gotta sit on your hands ass religion. Get dressed and sit on your hands ass niggas and shit. Fuck out of here and shit. I don't understand these niggas. Why do they persist? You know what I mean? Our people. Nigga, ain't nobody around here our people. Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas just, if you a nigga from the Bible, you a created creature. You was created by the gods. You a janitor. You a gardener. We gonna put you in this garden and let you keep it. Fuck nigga. Let you trim the hedges around this motherfucker. I don't care, man. I don't know why y'all niggas even come over here. I ain't mad, nigga. I'm having fun with your fucking niggas. Y'all fuck nigga shit. We laughing at y'all niggas. This how we laugh on some serious shit. This how we have fun on some serious shit. Fuck out of here, nigga. You crazy as shit. Nigga, anybody mad? Fuck I'm mad for. I'm home, nigga. Whatever me. Fuck me. I'm home. Y'all niggas crazy and shit. I just need y'all to stop with this shit. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. Leave Indians alone with this shit. Y'all gonna make everybody scared and weak niggas and shit. If everybody is a Hebrew, okay, what happens then? If everybody's a Hebrew Israelite, then what? Then what? What we gonna do? We all Hebrew Israelites. What? What's next? What do we do? What's next? Enslaved Negro Jews? This nigga sound crazy as shit. This is oxymoron ass nigga and shit. What's next? Nothing. These niggas gonna be Americans. These niggas gonna want to stay here, want to enjoy the land of milk and honey like everybody fucking else. I don't know what the fuck you get with being a Hebrew if y'all ain't gonna go do nothing about it. You don't get a dual citizenship. What do you get? But an L every day. But an L every day. But an L. You wake up with a fucking L every day, knowing that you ain't home, knowing that you've been kicked out your shit, knowing that you've been chased around the fucking globe. Yeah, you feel like niggas hate you and shit. Cause you can't talk about when you leave here, what they do to you. You talk about when before you came here, what they did to you. See how perception works? A nigga so caught up in what happened before they came here. We don't know what that's like. You know what I mean? Hey, when we leave this motherfucker, it seems to be these motherfuckers have the bomb time when we leave. It seems to be. Seems to be motherfuckers be Josephine Baker. It seems to be. Seems to be Cab Calloway's and all these niggas that talk about how Europe is the shit for motherfucking black musicians and black creatives and niggas from the South with talent. You know what I'm saying? But if you escaping Spain, right? If you escaping the expulsion of the Moors and Jews, then you might feel like motherfuckers hate you because you ain't got no refuge, nigga. You scared to go back and take your land. It's been 200-300 years now. Go take your shit. And I'm mad. You need to get mad. Y'all need to be brave, nigga. Stop trying to be around braves and be brave. You want to be adopted? Y'all want us to adopt y'all niggas? Y'all gotta adopt our customs first, nigga. And we don't have no fuck nigga customs. Gonna be a fucking a nigga with a promised land. Trying to tell us to forego our promised land, our homeland, and let's go take over the world. The world, nigga. The world is the desert. The world is a ghetto. This nigga stupid as a motherfucker shit. Let's go take over the world. Really? Where at, nigga? Show me somewhere exotic. I'm gonna show you America. Show me some exotic fruit. I'm gonna show you it in America. Show me the best of beaches. I'm gonna show you America. You know what I mean? Like, where is the world, nigga? Everywhere else is called third world. You want to go take over the world and shit. You see what I'm saying? You see how these niggas got your mind all fucked up? Let's go take over the world. What world? The third world? Oh, the third world. Be the king of the third world. No, nigga. No, nigga. It was upset. They want y'all to give up y'all motherfucking luxury. They want you to give up your foot on these motherfucking crackers' neck, on these serfs' neck. These motherfuckers running here to serve us, running here to do our bidding and shit. These niggas mad at us. I tell motherfucker, your social security is your trust, nigga. Your welfare is your trust. Fuck these niggas and what they talking about. All this shit is our shit. Do whatever you want to do out this motherfucker. You let these foreigners come here and tell you we should take over the world. Meanwhile, they starving. Meanwhile, the motherfuckers half-assed, naked and shit. And the rest of the motherfuckers is hiding. They lost. Y'all crazy. This nigga is gonna push this shit. This nigga is gonna push this shit. Like you hear a dummy. That's why I say I can't debate niggas. I can't even really have conversation with lower level niggas and shit. Especially if a nigga's trying to come at me crazy. Because you cannot sit here and tell me Hebrew Israelite is your true nationality and then be in America, fuck nigga. What? Your name is your address, dog. Your name is your address, nigga. Take that shit to Israel. What the fuck are you saying here hiding? What? I mean, so who you impressing? Okay, cool. You know where you from. Well, why ain't you there? You got a problem with niggas that know where they from and they there. Okay, cool. So anything else you say, my nigga, is fuckery. You the first line said this is our true identity, our true nationality, nigga. That's your true nation. That nation has a place on the motherfucking map, nigga. You should head there. He's trying to add in, mix and remix and add some shit. You can't argue with no nigga like me, nigga. Fuck out of here. How this shit nationality in big caps? He wanna yell it. Nationality. You know what I mean? Nationality. You gotta have nationality. Nationality. Yeah, these niggas and shit. You gotta have nationality. Nationality. Fuck you, nigga. Your nationality is Israel, nigga. What's so hard about that? What's so hard about niggas being from their address? Cause cool, 15 AD, if you want to say that that's when fucking the Jewish shit started, that's when Abraham lived in the 1500s, nigga. That's the end of the old Mex, nigga. That's the end of the old, of what they call in the old Mex. So some niggas is on a decline. Some niggas is moving out while y'all niggas is getting started. You serious? You gonna talk about nationality? Nationality? You got an address on that, nigga, and it come with a date. I give you your promised land, nigga, because it come with a date. Fuck y'all talking about? I give you that, nigga. I'ma give you that. What's the problem? Why can't niggas give you that? Why can't I agree your book say you was scattered, nigga? I'ma give you that, nigga. You scattered. Put the weed down. See how these niggas want to take and deflect this shit? I'm agreeing with you, nigga. You agreeing with me. You agreeing with me. You scattered, nigga. You scattered. Your brain scattered. Your mentality scattered, nigga. So if you scattered, that means you ain't from where you are now. You scattered. What part don't motherfuckers get about common sense? About 1 and 1 is 2. If you scattered, then where you at ain't where you started. Where you started is where you got scattered from. Where you are at now ain't where you started if you were scattered. These niggas is weak as fuck. Scared ass, little weak ass niggas and shit. Gonna talk theyself into circles and shit. Gonna come back with a better lie every time. You scattered. I can agree with that. Everything you said, I'm agree with. But what you don't want to agree with is that you weak as fuck. You know you scattered. You know this ain't where you started, but you ain't gonna do nothing about it. So you don't want to agree to that. I can agree you scattered. I can agree you ain't start here. I can agree you don't got shit to do with us over this motherfucker. I can agree that you hiding the fuck out behind some Indians, getting dressed up to hang on a corner trying to convert some Indians. I can agree to that. But you can't agree that you don't belong here and that you should go back and get your shit. Agree to that. Niggas can't agree to that part though. Want to say I'm fucking, want to put it on the motherfucking satchel, put it on my tobacco, on my natural American ass motherfucking science. Put it on that, huh? But put it on the fact that I agree you scattered. Now go back to where you started. It's a wrap. Because they don't want to agree that they too weak to do that. That's the problem. When you agree with a motherfucking nigga, you right. You right. You scattered. Poor fucking Hebrew Israelites. Scattered. You right. You right. Put down the weed. No, nigga, I'm smoking you, nigga. I'm smoking an Israelite pack right now. Straight from Israel. Fucking put it down for, nigga. I'm about to light it up. I'm about to light it up, nigga. I'm about to light it up, nigga. This some Yashua. It's some Yashua. It's a Yashua pack, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm sitting here smoking on an Abraham pack, nigga. Talking about the weed. A nigga gonna say he's scattered and then acting like I said something wrong when I said you're right. You're scattered. You're scattered. You ain't where you started. You ain't where you started. You pretending to be lost. And obviously you know you're pretending to be lost because you know you here. The fuck out of here, shit, nigga. You know you here. So if you know you here, how lost are you? How lost are y'all niggas? Y'all niggas is hiding. Y'all niggas is cryptos. Whole bunch of bitch ass niggas and shit talking about I'm scattered. Well, okay, we can agree. Now what? Now what? How you go back to the point to the point where you started, to your point of origins. If you scattered, this ain't your point of origins. Why we gotta argue about this shit? Why y'all gotta be disingenuous about this shit? Why y'all gotta be bitch made about this shit? And you know you scattered. You know you scattered. But you gonna continue to be disingenuous. You gonna continue to pretend and portray like you got something to do with America and you got something to do with American Indians. But you know you scattered and this ain't where you started. But you ain't gonna go back to where you started. You just gonna pretend to be lost. That shit crazy to me. Smoke this motherfucking Abraham pack. This Ibrahim pack. Shit, nigga. Y'all niggas always want to deflect. Y'all niggas always want to act like I'm not in my natural element. Like I'm not smoking tobacco wrapped in tobacco. Like I'm not on my hometown. Like I'm not in my home motherfucking turf, nigga, doing my natural thing in my natural element. I'm not lost. I'm not scattered. Nigga, my mind ain't scattered. Nigga, I don't wake up every day with an L. It's a difference. Some of y'all niggas wake up every day with an L. Wake up every day scattered. Mad at niggas because niggas ain't scattered. All you can say is put down the weed. Nigga, you hurt, nigga. Niggas is hurt because they so weak. They ain't gonna do nothing about it. But put on a costume and pretend. Put on a motherfucking costume and get dressed up and go put a hat out. And do a show for some niggas for a hat job. And pretend to be lost. Keep pretending to be lost. Meanwhile, they trying to recruit more motherfuckers to be lost. Nobody buying that fuck shit. And it's crazy. These niggas crazy, cuz. I mean, these niggas are schizophrenic. I've never seen nothing like this shit. I never seen nothing like this shit. A motherfucker know he wrong. Know he disingenuous. Knowing he ain't got no ties to this shit. He know he scattered. He know he not in his homeland. He know he got a promised land. But no. They gonna put it on me. This shit crazy, my nigga. I hope you get dressed up in your costume and sleep good at night, nigga. You know what I mean? I hope you feel safe, nigga. Y'all niggas put the covers over your motherfucking head. Real nice and tight. Cause y'all niggas is cowards. Yellow bellies. Gonna come in here and talk about I'm mad. What I'm mad for? I'm home and shit. I didn't wake up with an L. I woke up with all power. I'm not trying to convert niggas to be motherfucking Indians. Either you are or you are. I'm not telling everybody's an Indian. Everybody's a Hebrew. You ever hear me say everybody's Indian? You ever hear me say everybody's the type of Indian that we are? These niggas is selling lies and shit. These niggas selling lies and shit. This nigga don't know nothing about me, nothing about my family, but I'm an Israelite. You know what I mean? He ain't even asked. At least some of these dumb niggas ask, you from the South? Oh, that's all that matters. You from the South, you Indian. they gonna try to tie you to a landmass or something. These Hebrew Israelites ain't gonna do none of that. You automatically get them to the promise. Come on, nigga, we got you. We got something for you in the promise land. Don't worry, nigga. Where are we going? Oh, wait on the Lord. Wait on the Lord. Wait on the Lord. I thought you said he already promised it to you. Oh, Israel, wait on the Lord. But you got a piece. Whenever God get ready to crack that full 144, we're going to give you a piece, my nigga. Don't worry. Meanwhile, pay your tithes and come to church on Sunday. Let me get you a costume. Sister Kawashira, she makes it. And you gotta have a Sister Kawashira piece. They're original. She put her name on the back and everything. You can't have no cheap shit. You know what I mean? You got to have the superhero real shit by Sister Kawashira. Shit's crazy. Shit's crazy. These counterfeit ass Indians and shit. Nobody wants y'all niggas to be representing no Indians. Y'all can't represent your hometown, represent yourself. That's the problem. What's the purpose of being a counterfeit? Being a motherfucking Indian if you ain't gonna represent the real shit. Come out here and say I'm teaching negativity and shit. I mean, what do you say? I'm teaching wrong shit. I'm teaching motherfuckers to not be you fuck niggas. Not be a nigga saying they from somewhere and ain't gonna do shit about it. Oh my God. That's what I teach niggas. If I teach anything, God damn it. I teach niggas not to be weak, not to be defeated, not to be waking up with no fucking L's. Like y'all fuck niggas every day. Trying to pass L's along to niggas. Trying to indoctrinate niggas to get L's and shit. So yeah, I'm definitely not y'all niggas. I teach niggas to resist y'all niggas. Got me fucked up. These niggas want us. These niggas want you to join a losing organization. To join some expelled ass niggas and shit that ain't gonna go fight. I told y'all when niggas tried to expel us from Arkansas, we went and fought. And I'm gonna show y'all how many niggas went and fought. Y'all be like, God damn. Niggas was not playing that shit. Y'all gonna be like, damn, this what happened? Cause see, they want y'all to think that niggas is, that if you on the union and all this shit. No, nigga, it ain't no union. It ain't no shit like that, nigga. No, nigga. It was federals. It was federals and shit, nigga. It was the federal government. It wasn't no union. That's some shit they put on it now. It was the federal government, nigga. I got a whole different fucking thing than some union shit. That's a whole different twist. The federal government ain't the union. The federal government pulled out of Arkansas before the motherfucking shit jumped off. Like, y'all can go get them. You know what I mean? Y'all can go get them. We out. This how they play. We don't want nothing to do with them. We out. Cause this is about to get vicious. So we don't want none of y'all to get hurt. So find out where the union was at after they start expelling niggas from Arkansas. The federals got out of there. The union got out of there. Cause we not no fucking weak ass fucking Hebrew Israelites. We not gonna find out who's doing what and then just sit back. And the Federalists knew that. The federal government knew that shit. They backed the fuck up. Cause they us. That's run by niggas for all this time. Even after the shit is run by niggas. We all know this shit. The motherfuckers ain't take over until they start flooding the people, changing the popular vote, doing this terrorist shit. But niggas don't have no history of being weak. Don't have no history of being constantly being expelled from some places and ain't going back and getting revenge. Ain't going back taking heads. Ain't going back righting the wrong. Niggas don't have that history. Yeah, I mean, these niggas, I mean, again, like I said, like, people gotta realize that these niggas from New York ain't regular niggas. I've said this shit months ago. I don't want to harp on this shit because it's not a problem. I love people. But we gotta understand New York is a fucking port town. It's a port town. These motherfuckers is where you get these tether babies and these anchor babies. Is where you send in your immigrants and shit. You know what I mean? They coming through these motherfucking towns. Like, a lot of niggas never met Africans because y'all don't live in major cities. Niggas in New York know Africans. Hard. Everywhere you go is Africans. You can go to certain streets and they out there selling their shit in gangs. Niggas ain't never seen one, and you go to one street and see a gang of them out there with shit on the ground, like, hey. See them niggas driving cabs, and see them niggas fucking working in restaurants. Africans doing this shit for 20, 30 years in these real ass cities and shit. Niggas with sponsors, niggas that would do anything, niggas that want to get rich, niggas that'll get their kids up. Hey, take my kid, fuck it. That's what I be trying to tell. Like y'all think these Africans hate white people or some shit. Why would they hate white people and white people let them in the country? Ain't no Africans letting Africans into America. Ain't no African Americans letting. How many niggas you know sponsoring Africans? Think about this. Here's another trick. Because another trick is these college exchange, these foreign exchange students and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we did. I think we did that one time. My I don't know how they did that. I was away at school, but I don't know if I think it was my sister friend though. She was a foreign exchange student. But she was from Jamaica though, right? But like, how many niggas you know doing foreign exchange students? It's letting motherfuckers, it's sponsoring a foreign child to come to America to get an education. Black white candy strike. How many of y'all niggas know somebody that's doing that shit? And this shit exists. We all heard of foreign exchange students. We all heard of, letting somebody come live at your house, Black, Asian, European, come live at your house while they go to the local school, the local university. This is their full immersion into the culture. So niggas ain't doing that shit. We not running around. We not running around here in the foreign exchange range and shit. You know what I mean? So we missing a lot of shit. A lot of shit is creeping through. A lot of motherfuckers is being flooded into, like I say, adoption. These motherfuckers got mail order brides. These niggas got a lot of ways to get into this motherfucking country. Once you get one in, you can send for your cousin. Once you a citizen, you can start sponsoring motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got different games and different ways to come in here and get a vote, to come in here and steal our shit, to come in here and manipulate us off our land. They got a million ways to do it. You know what I'm saying? And we got to wake up and pay attention to this shit, because they not going to stop. They're not going to stop. I'm trying to tell y'all, these Africans come in here from an African. I mean, from a European and shit. That's their friend. They love Europeans. They see the motherfuckers. They feel safe around them. They don't feel safe around us. Niggas don't feel safe around niggas. They feel safe around some crackers. They get to, get to be posh. Get to use their accent and shit. And show off their motherfucking Jesuit training. Like, again, that's what I'm saying. Like, who's sending these motherfucking, like, again, who built the first schools in Africa? Some niggas from America. Who was the first African teachers in Africa? Some niggas in America. Do y'all know these niggas? Not just the motherfuckers that got sent or was trying to be sent on some colonization shit. Who are the teachers? Who are the doctors that they sent to Africa to help these niggas build that shit and colonize that shit? Because they sent them niggas by the thousands. See what I'm saying? Chasing these niggas all around. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a overreaching thing. This ain't just Catholics. I mean, like, this ain't just Catholics, it seems like. You know what I mean? Like, no, you have to look at the whole picture. These Catholics are cryptos. They can't be Catholics in the world. Everybody knows how they think. You can't be a Catholic. You got to be a crypto. And it's fucked up, like I said, like, to hear how that motherfucker think. Y'all listen to them type of niggas all the time, right? I do. So if y'all listen to these type of niggas, you wouldn't understand the Catholic people that you know. because the Catholic people that you know are Democrats. John F. Kennedy is a Democrat. You don't think of Catholics being conservatives. You wouldn't think of Catholic people's shitting on liberals. Like Catholics are more. You see a Catholic priest skateboarding. The Catholic Church got a motherfucking the church I went. I mean, not went to, but when I was younger, in my neighborhood, they had a skating rink. We used to have parties at the skating rink. Some of these motherfuckers got bowling alleys. Like Catholic churches be having movie theaters. The church, they like each church might have something different. They have a basketball league, they have a football league. Each church will be organizing all of this shit for the community, for the kids. You see what I'm saying? The YMCA, that's a Christian organization and shit. Like these motherfuckers know how to fuck around and to be in every little spectrum of our social life. They have that shit mastered and shit. You know what I mean? And like niggas don't even, and we just have to realize the shit. It's not a big deal, but we just gotta realize the shit. You know what I'm saying? That these niggas have mastered out how to be in all our business and shit on some crypto Catholic shit, and they acting like they liberal. So that was the point I was trying to make. How you got a roller rink, bowling alley, and when I said we roller rink when I was young, they play hip hop. Okay, cool. They may not be playing no cursing, but we kids, so any hip hop is the shit, right? So in the church they playing hip hop, they having dances. You see the priests doing liberal type of shit. Priests be at marches, priests be at motherfucking all this shit. Father Flanagan ass niggas and shit. Be at all this shit that seems liberal. But that's not their goal. They not libertarians. These niggas are cryptos. They trying to give you the worst of the shit. They trying to give you the worst of the shit so that way you don't want this shit. Like again, like you gotta understand, like what happened to the Jews and shit in motherfucking in Egypt? The motherfuckers sold they self into slavery. The niggas could act like, oh, we was in slavery, but how'd y'all get there? Cause they couldn't feed they self, and the motherfucker said, I'd rather be a slave than be dead. So they sold they self to the king of Egypt in the book, right? Because they couldn't feed they self in their own mind. Like fuck it, like I'm trying to remind y'all, hey, listen, man, it's fish in the water, nigga. It's birds in the air. It's nuts and berries in the trees. Don't trip. You'll be all right. But if a motherfucker could get you to think that you can't feed yourself, you might sell yourself into slavery. You might be a Hebrew and you might be singing a song of captivity, but nobody captured you. Like nobody enslaved the Hebrews. Nobody went and caught them niggas. They walked into motherfucking Israel because there was a famine, and they sold themselves. And one of them niggas negotiated the deal. You see what I'm saying? The nigga that they had sold had negotiated they you know what I mean, their payments and shit. But that's what they trying to do here. They trying to show you that this shit don't work. So let's go back to a monarchy, some type of monarchy system. I'm not saying that they right or wrong. Because again, like I tell y'all, like we think that this war is on fucking Indians. It's not as much as a war on Indians as it is a war on the motherfucking way of the Indian life. The way of the Indian way, like your peace of mind, like your freedom, like niggas can't be freaky. Niggas can't be sexual beings and shit. Niggas can't be cosmic beings. You can't be spiritual beings. Nobody can be superstitious. Like, so that's what we up against. We up against a bunch of cryptos and shit. You know what I mean? And they shouldn't. I mean, they shouldn't. Why would they? Why would they? That's their people and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they really shouldn't. They really shouldn't. If you could, I mean, if we could dig the fact that that's they people, we'll understand. We'll understand. They all come from the same fucking stock. You know? Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. And I we do. We just out here, man. I don't know what else to do. I done flipped the switch. I don't know nobody else is doing this. Bodies start to drop. Guess they think I switched it from side to the top. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go today. 3 hours. We be on it, huh? Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. Salute the God Gang. Salute Black Indian Defenders. Salute the Resistance. Nobody told you today. I love you. Love being in love with you. Love fighting along with you. So yeah, let's stay godly. Keep the vibrations high. You know. Amen. See you guys tomorrow, same time, same God channel as we make the sun rise. Peace to the gods, peace to the ones.